What's up, friends? Welcome to Songspin, a podcast made by music lovers for music lovers. I'm your host, Patrick Donovan, and as always, I'm joined by my producer, friend, and Dodgers faithful, Mr. Corey Bice. Now, every week, we'll take our guests on a spin through their life's playlist with the help of a cheap plastic wheel we bought off Amazon, pulling from musical memories such as first concert to that go-to karaoke song 3 pictures deep. No topic is off limits. Now, if you want to listen along with us, or do so whenever you damn well please, make sure to click on the show notes for a link to this week's playlist across all platforms. Now, this week on the pod, we have Noah Mailbox Passovoy. Noah is a longtime friend and someone you might see DJing about in LA while you're a few tequilas deep. Outside of spin and bops, Noah also produces, engineers, and mixes for some top pop acts. He's humble, so we're here to tell you that he is fucking awesome. He's also an amazing baker, so if you see him in the streets, demand macaroons. As always, if you like what you hear, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. With that, let's get to the pod. Yeah, these are beautiful. Oh, all right.
This is a nice setup you guys have, though.
Setup. It's very cozy.
Yeah.
I wonder how long we're gonna have it.
Well, once everyone's back, then then suddenly you lose your studio.
Exactly, these fuckers.
You just be like, you know what, guys, you can't write pop hits today because we have a podcast to record.
We have our hundreds of fans that want to listen to this.
Now, you're 2 episodes in, right?
We're 2
releasing.
in.
Yeah.
We've done 10.
Okay.
We got Fenster dropping on Tuesday.
Oh, that's exciting. That'll be fun.
Yeah, we went through it yesterday.
That was a really good one.
Yeah.
Well, he did. Honestly, he was one of the more later ones that we've done.
I assume you're sort of picking.
We're kind of just bouncing around.
Yeah.
So it's been nice. He's a really good storyteller, and he's Fenster, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure
there's some good.
Sure, there's some gold in there.
There's some gold in them hills. So yeah, we have that, and then I think what we're gonna do is we have a few more that we're gonna film before I head out, but we're banked until like mid-November.
That's so smart. Doing it like that.
But I think what we're gonna do is we got to get video.
Are you gonna start doing that?
I think you have to, just because like the short form content.
Yeah.
Because we do like on TikTok and all that bullshit that I fucking hate.
But it's true. It's like you now have to do like
you need
nuggets,
clips,
to draw people in.
So we've been doing we do like a soundbite a day, and then I just fucking
cut it together and make a little video for it to post it.
I do the stupid. Here, I'll show you something that we did the other day. It's so dumb.
Please don't, Patrick.
No, we won't do that one.
No, I'm kidding.
Was there?
So we'll just
smart. Yeah. So you basically make like
Yeah. So we'll do stuff like this.
But it takes so long, whereas you could just cut video and just like.
I still want to do the
gifs
and
memes,
and stuff like that. Because I think it's like kind of fun to mess around with it. But yes. But it's one of those things where it is time consuming.
Yeah.
It's definitely fucking time consuming. But like now I can that's a scheduled post. That hasn't even posted yet.
Oh, okay.
So I can save posts.
So you can once again just sort of rack it all up and just have it go, so you don't have to be on top of it.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Mean, I got a new computer yesterday, so that's helping a lot.
But the video thing I just feel like adds a whole layer of complexity that
it's not that bad. I busted out 2 and you
No, but I'm saying if you start shooting video,
exactly. I mean, some of them are they're smart in a way that if someone's talking, it'll automatically pan to that person. We have 3 cameras here, and we'd have one going,
and it'll just wherever it's
one wide.
But I'm just saying, putting that all together later, doing the edit and everything.
It's supposed to be pretty.
This is already a pain, but having to do that where you're
there will be a learning curve, I'm sure.
Yeah,
we'll get it.
I don't think
our guy Ray at at Sammy's Camera on Fairfax Avenue. He was very. Here you go, idiots. Here's everything you need. It's a few grand for sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
But it's the whole interface is he's basically it can kind of edit in real time. So you can kind of, I don't know if it's one of those things where there's a board or something, and then you can just hit one of them and it goes to that.
That's
it
clever.
might be. I think there's something
Yeah.
Listen, we'll get
Well,
into
I feel
the
like a lot of the
minutia.
streamers have that kind of thing sorted out. So it's like you kind of go from that like angle where it's like,
Yeah, it can't be
you're
that
doing
hard.
those things. Famous last words.
You know how many dumb people are
Yeah.
making more money than us?
Hey, look, I'm just
Socials?
glad you guys asked me to do this before the video portion because I got a face for radio.
Exactly.
We're gonna do this
I don't
again
know.
with the camera. Though.
I don't need to be on camera.
No. We're glad to have you. 'cause
Thank you for having me. Seriously, thank you. I'm stoked to be doing this. I love talking about
bullshit.
myself.
Yeah.
No, I love talking about music. Yeah, and bullshitting. I mean, let's be honest. At the end of the day, like whether we were recording this right now or we were just hanging out in the kitchen over there, we'd just be.
Yeah, we were talking about Oasis and people getting piss poured on them at Manchester.
For the people listening, a friend of mine went to see Oasis in Manchester, and apparently it's a thing that you might get hit with a giant warm cup of piss, and he did, and he took it surprisingly well because he was so excited to be seeing Oasis. he took it the best way possible. Yeah, that's what he said. He was like, he's luckily in the back. He got hit in the back, not in the front. But he said it was worth it.
Gnarly.
Yeah.
That just seems like one of those like conversion camp kind of like cult things. You know, it's like you haven't done it. You haven't lived until you've gotten pissed on.
Yeah. Exactly. Like this is a rite of passage.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, that one I'm okay with not experiencing in my life.
Yeah, I just don't know, man. England.
England.
Where are the highways? Where are the fucking
Say no
highways? How did you guys conquer the world for so long? I really I just go there and I'm just like, man, so many people just can't tie their shoes together. It's fucking weird.
You know, they've got good food now. British food's come a long way.
I enjoy British food. People love to shit on it. But
there's good.
I love it.
I think there's
both
good food everywhere.
Classic British food, and now also like you get the best Indian food in the world.
Yeah,
Dishoom breakfast is I like
So
Dishoom
good.
breakfast more than I like.
I heard
Dishoom lunch dinner vibe.
There's a Dishoom coming to New York.
Yep.
And there's a
that's what I heard.
Gymkhana coming to Vegas.
Okay,
Yeah. So
let's go.
we might finally
They've
get
crossed
some
the
good.
pond.
Get your Travelocity vouchers ready.
But I will definitely. Yeah, because one of the foods you can't get like in LA.
Yeah.
Like there's good Indian, but there's not like great.
Yeah.
Isn't it like in like Anaheim or something
it?
where there's a big Indian community and that's something like that? I remember Savin was mentioning something because like he would always get like East India Grill.
East India Grill is great,
which is really good.
Rest in peace.
Dishoom's a lot better.
Yeah.
East India Grill's no longer with us.
No, they moved from that spot on La Brea and then they closed, I think, completely. But that was always the place to go to. And it was so good. And I always was like, yeah, like Savin likes it. Like it has to be like legit.
Right.
And
you're like, it's got the cosign, baby.
Yeah. And then
I mean, yeah, nothing fucking wrong there.
But then they closed. Yeah. I miss it.
There's so many great restaurants that have like, I mean, the turnover rate on restaurants sucks in general.
It's just a bad time in LA, period. It was like a perfect storm of, COVID, writer strike, fires, now the ICE raids. Like they're just getting hit from all sides. And
yeah, it's not pretty for sure. But no. I mean, also the problem with restaurants here is like you have to plan. You have to plan your week to like say I'm gonna go. I went to there's a place in Eagle Rock that's incredible.
Dunsmore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. All open fire. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm sneezing.
Bless you.
But like that's.
Bless you.
We're not editing this out. But that's like you.
Fuck it.
I planned 4 weeks in advance.
Yeah. Well, it's like when we went to Tomat last night, and it's like it was an hour drive to get there, and
you're a real foodie.
No, I'm willing to go somewhere for good food. I'm willing to travel for food. And I'm willing to, to have a couple mistakes along the way if one of them is going to be amazing.
Right.
And Tomat definitely was. Like, it was worth the drive.
Yeah, I was like, how do you pronounce this? Tomat? Like, I was like, why is there no O here?
Tomat. There's an umlaut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But no, Dunsmore's great. But yes, that's for you as a That's a hike.
That's a schlep.
Yeah.
Venice there's nowhere convenient from Venice. But that's just it.
But luckily you got a lot of good restaurants over there.
Yeah, I had like the blonde Valley Girl moment where I was like, man, there's a lot of Italian in Venice. I'm like, oh, I'm fucking stupid. But it happens. All right, we're gonna fucking
yeah. Sorry,
let's
this is not a food podcast.
No, it could be, guys.
Trust me. If you want to talk about food, I will talk about food.
Where's the best creme brulee this side of Alhambra?
Ooh, that's a good question. You're just going straight into it.
I'm just going straight into it.
You need it. It needs to be making the sound.
It's got a little bit. We'll pick it up.
Did we just start on
Pre-game.
the one that I phoned in? Okay, so let me.
You phoned in on this, phone a friend or what?
It is definitely this song slaps. But here's the thing. I've never pre-gamed in my life. I don't believe in pre-gaming. I don't understand. Like, just go party. If you want to party, just go party. Like, and
just fucking party, people.
And for me, look, a lot of the time, party for me is work because
rub it
because
in,
I
dude.
DJ.
You have a really cool life.
No, it's not that at all. Because but that's the thing is like I don't get to party. Like I'm having to like do.
You're providing the party.
Exactly. I'm trying to.
You're the heart of the party.
There's a documentary on Soulwax called "Part of the Weekend Never Dies," and in it they talk about like because they're on tour doing their band, but then they're also throwing the after party, and they talk about how they're there from like. They've got to get there for sound check at 4 p.m. and then they're still there at like 4 a.m. And they're like, yeah, we really sort of provide the soundtrack for other people's decadence. And I really kind of like that because it's like at the end of the day, they're like exhausted and they're just working, and it's like everyone else is losing their minds having a great party.
Right.
Anyway, but this song always like.
What are we? Okay, so it's pre-game, and then what are we playing? Artist and title. Artist and title
is Luther Vandross, Never Too Much.
Oh, yes, sir.
Which it just starts great.
Yeah,
like that just gets you into it. I love this era of R&B. I love like 80s and 90s R&B. I like.
Did you watch the documentary? I haven't, but I hear it's incredible.
I have not actually watched it.
It was like a CNN doc or
something.
Yeah,
yeah. I think so.
I was like, dude, Luther can't get a fucking Netflix doc? Like,
he deserves more. That man is a legend.
Him and Stanley Tucci both got shafted on this merger. Like, what's happening?
Stanley Tucci's doing just fine. He's America's favorite, like...
I'm half Italian on both sides. Yeah. I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
He's living his best life, man. He gets to go travel around and just eat pasta all day and like wax poetic.
Yeah, and his sister-in-law is Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah.
I think they met on like Devil Wears Prada or something.
I believe they, don't quote me on that, but I believe they did. I believe that Emily Blunt introduced him to her sister, and they anyway.
Wait, isn't Emily
I really
Blunt
think you're
married
gonna
to
like
John Krasinski?
Huh? Yeah.
Yes.
So does that make John Krasinski his
brother-in-law?
Oh.
Stanley
He's married.
Okay. He's married to
other way.
Emily Blunt's sister.
I see.
Yeah. So they're like brother-in-law once removed or something. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of crossover episodes just waiting to happen.
But yes, I believe that was on Devil Wears Prada. Great movie, by the way.
They're filming the second one right now.
I can't avoid it. All you see all day are like photos from like the New York shoot and everything. Yeah, very exciting.
Is Adrian gonna make a
that's a good
return?
Question. That's a good question.
I hope not.
What's he been doing?
He was managing a band signed to Republic like a little
seriously?
while ago. Yeah, it was. I don't remember the name of them, but it was like some cool like hipster kids. It was very. I don't know. It felt. It's hard to describe. It's like very, like pop hipster music. You know, it was like gritty, but it had like very like formulaic structures to it. I forget the name of it. It was actually
a
pretty
management. That was.
I remember I had a meeting with him. He came in, and I'm like, "This is." I was trying to like. I wasn't starstruck, but I was also like, "This is fucking weird." Like I'm talking to Aquaman right now.
Yeah. You're like,
it's like why?
You're like, I'm having a meeting with Vince. But
it's about music. Why is it about music?
This is like a weird confluence.
None of this makes sense.
I feel like for our age group living in LA, like Entourage was a very, very important.
Entourage having rewatched some episodes
Oh,
during
look,
COVID.
there's a lot of
Incredible.
yeah.
Just what objectivity? We're all humans here,
That is one way of putting it.
you know?
Yeah.
I rewatched Las Vegas this past summer.
Oh wow, I haven't thought about that show.
No one has.
Wow.
We really spiked their streaming over the summer. But yeah, every
With
new
Josh Duhamel, right?
with Josh Duhamel, James Caan,
Right.
and like Nikki Cox, and then the other girl, Molly Sims, before she like destroyed her face.
Oh wow, Man,
Molly, you were beautiful.
that was a
Love yourself,
I
girl.
completely forgot about that show.
Yeah, but every scene change was like a zoom in on an ass, and it goes to like they're like. I mean, it was a very like edgy show for basic.
Yeah, for that era.
I mean, not basic cable. It was on NBC. You know, it's just a different time.
Nice fade out there, Corey. By
Just
the way,
a
of
different-
Oh,
Luther.
that was
or was that
in the
just
mix.
a song? Wow.
Yeah.
Luther
I
Vandross
never
is-
listened to the end because I've mixed out at that point
Yeah.
when I'm playing the song.
Is this one of the? Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, Mailbox is a very great DJ in the LA area.
Yeah, great as a
Well, I think you're
know.
great because you play hits.
Oh, I mean, that's my job at the end of the day is like
But a lot of people also are like, listen, I watch Summer House. Okay, I'm married and I watch Summer House, and that Kyle guy is just playing his own beats sometimes, and I'm like, no one wants this shit, dude.
well, I think there's
Give the people what they want is the DJ's
look,
job.
it would be great. There's definitely times where like I'll go see someone and I'm like go see another DJ play and I'm like, man, like I'm so jealous because like you're just playing. People are here to see you, and like so like whatever
Right.
you play, they're excited about because you're playing it. I don't have that luxury, so like when I play, I've got to like win over people. Like I've got to win the crowd over every time.
Do we need to
I
put
play.
face paint on you? Do we need to get a shtick?
Look, the number of people who've suggested I like, stick a mailbox on my head or something like that, have a shtick. And I'm just, I haven't gone that far. But like, that's the thing is like, I've got to win people over every night. So I've got to play stuff that they like. I'll try to sneak in some stuff, be like, you probably haven't heard this, but maybe you'll like it if I play it in the right way.
Right.
But like, there's the other 10 songs I play around that have to be things that they like or they're going to leave. Like there's no,
I always love an egocentric DJ at a wedding.
oh, that's the best. Yeah. We're here for me.
I was just like,
Fuck your day.
and like the
Yeah.
transitions, there's because you got it's a dance, and you got to know when to lead and like
Yeah.
trust me, guys, and you got to be like, all right, I can see what the room is doing. I need to turn it up with
Yeah.
something. And the DJs that are just like, it's just they got their fucking blinders on and they're just fist bumping, internally and externally. It's the biggest. That to me is more important than food at a wedding.
Yeah, but well, no one eats at the wedding, and no one really expects.
Oh,
like,
I
mean, you try to.
I eat
You know who-
everything.
Ilya's wedding
Uh-huh.
had some of the best food. I still think about that because, like, it was a Persian wedding, so at like 4 a.m. or whatever, they bring out like the fourth meal basically, and it's like an entire spread of kebab and hummus and like everything. It was
This is where
amazing.
Jack in the Box
Like,
got there.
I still think about that. I was so stoked because you're like, you're partying all night, and then all of a sudden this whole spread comes out, and you're like, oh, this
That
is
is
amazing.
something that
This
is
is it.
lacking at
Yeah.
most weddings.
Most
I'm
weddings,
not going to be
most weddings
hungover.
don't think about the second. Yeah, like it's like whatever, you're going to serve steak, chicken, fish, choose one of the three at the main dinner. But then like after people have been partying, drinking, dancing, everything else for a couple hours, give them hamburgers, give them,
I did beef patties at mine.
smart. There we go.
You got to soak.
Yeah.
You got to soak.
You
got
got to soak up exactly.
all that good shit.
But DJing a wedding is one of the most stressful because you don't want to mess up this person's perfect day. And also when you go do it and they're like, oh, we just like you, do whatever you do. And you're like, no, I don't want,
it's not about me.
I want a list of what you want and what you don't want, because right now you're saying do whatever you do. But at that moment, you're going to want.
What's your favorite? Don't play this ever, because I had that at my wedding where we were like, DJ, you don't play these few things.
Oh, it always
Did you
changes.
Was there anyone you were like, what?
No, it always changes. Like there's some where you go to where people like are, think that they're too cool and they're like, don't play any Michael Jackson. And you're like, come on. Like
Right.
that's it's everyone's always got their thing where I'm trying to think of one though where it was like, that's a
I don't like their political stance on things. Please
Yeah,
don't play.
yeah, exactly. You know, there's certain things that like now I probably would avoid playing any like Diddy, any
R. Kelly.
yeah. Oh man, there's so many good songs too.
Yeah.
There was a
Yeah.
DJ, there's a lot of music like floating around like the DJ world, and someone did a folder of every single like bad boy associated artist song with an edit without Diddy in it. So they just went through and edited out all of his verses or like anything like that, all of his hooks.
I need those hypnotized ad libs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's just like, what is this? All right, let's get spinning, baby.
Okay.
This is feeling good.
I want the sound.
I want the sound. Break up.
Okay.
Time to make us cry, or
Man.
you can cry too. We'll cry together.
Look, it's been a very long time
Yeah,
since
it's
I've
been a
broken up
minute.
with someone, but you know,
I love how you go,
still-
since I've broken up with someone. Mailbox is coming in with the power.
Okay, or someone's broken up with me. Fair enough. But you know, I'll still get my feelings every now and then.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
this
yeah.
is a classic.
All right, artist and title. Who we got?
We've got the Magnetic Fields from 69 Love Songs. I Don't Want to Get Over You, which is such a great. I mean, that whole album is amazing. And
What?
the baritone.
How old are we?
This was I think this came out in like 98 or 99, I want to say. So I was now I got to check and make sure I'm right, but I think it was late 90s, right out of high school, like just finishing high school.
Right.
So
But like I'm saying, like the relationship.
oh
that,
no,
like,
this
what
wasn't
was
I didn't play this.
No, there's no girl attached.
There's no
to
girl
this.
attached to this. This is just
This is like when I break up with you, soon to be girlfriend. This is the song. I'm
This
gonna
is
play.
more. In all honesty, we're missing some of the lyrics, which is just like.
It's all right. You guys can look online.
Yeah,
It's gonna be great.
The lyrics are the really great part, but no, there's no one in particular attached to this.
Okay.
It's more of just a feeling.
Right.
It was either this or like Mazzy Star Fade Into You, which is another great like.
That's a nice
I just want to get
one.
all up in my feelings kind of
That's
song.
a great one. I
Like-
honestly don't know if I've ever heard this song.
You never heard this?
I don't think so.
This is the Magnetic Field's amazing, and this album is incredible. And their live show is really interesting because the lead singer, I don't know what it is, but he has something. He can't listen to music too loud. It's obviously a problem if you're a performing musician. So a lot of their shows are like very subdued and very quiet, relatively speaking. It's not like going to to see like
Everyone's
Slayer.
seated. Everyone's seated.
Yeah. It's like it's a different experience.
Yeah. Everyone's got their IPA that
Yeah.
they're gonna nurse for an hour.
Yeah.
And then we'll get to the next part. It's
But
got
yeah.
a little that gravelly
Yeah,
vocal.
he's got the real baritone.
Tom York
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, it's
What is that? What is that? Is that like
It's a synth of some
just
sort.
a weird synth
yeah.
that they're just
modulating. There you go. So
Jinx, you owe me a La Croix pamplemousse.
you pick
Patrick
up some things
speaks
every
the
now.
language.
He does. He's picked up some things around here.
You know, A&R, where bullshitting is a necessity and knowledge is probably fifth on the list of knowing.
It's all that's the entire
That's
the entire industry, really. At the end of the day, isn't it?
Listen, I'm not going to pretend
is.
I know more than I know, but I think A&R is more taste driven than it is
Yeah.
technical. driven.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure it is.
100%. Well, I think there's a technical aspect, at least like in the old school way of like, artists are often fragile, and it's how to manage them, how to best ferry their album, their creativity to its, until it reaches its full potential. But yes, there is also a lot of taste involved as far as like actually.
Because I think the best, like, in terms of like writers, producers,
Did I do that one?
I think they just have taste that comes with talent.
Yeah, of course.
And I think if you don't have that, I'll go over. Sorry, I skipped over. My bad, Mailbox.
No, it's all
No,
good.
This is gonna be in the edit. Don't worry. But like, I think if
I was like,
the ones that have that are because most people are so talented technically.
Yeah.
Like everyone that's here is the best from where they're coming from.
Yeah.
But a lot of people just can't hear through stuff because either they're too close to it and
Well,
they don't
you
have
give
that
perspective.
right. But I mean, but even like the people that make music here, or people down the fucking street that don't wear shoes, like they have that almost. They have that in them as well.
Yeah.
Where there's plenty of other like creatives here who kind of just don't know what's great. They just make it, and then it's like you're still trying to jumble the hot mercurial science behind it of like, okay, this is what's lacking here, and not knowing that. Like I think there's just you're just born with it to a certain extent.
Yeah,
for a lot of these creatives where your taste, it's like going to a food place, and you're like, this is just great, and I'm going to tell you why it's great.
Yeah.
Versus like, yeah, I think Baja Fresh is pretty good.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. There are different, and there's there are different levels to taste, and I'm not going to knock Baja Fresh. There's nothing wrong. But
I will. Baja Fresh is fucking gross.
I actually haven't had Baja Fresh in a very long time, so I shouldn't be speaking to it.
It's better than Chipotle.
I believe in high-low, but there is something to be said of like someone who's just truly functioning on a different level, and they're being able to like sort of create in a way like it's like you're taking the same ingredients I am. It's like in music we all have the same tools at this point. Everyone's got a laptop in Ableton.
We have all these plugins.
Why is so and so able to like do this with it, and everyone else isn't? Like,
yeah, it's like the Picasso, like he knew how to paint everything, but it was figuring out your own perspective and your own take on things.
And I'll always like defend that about, like it, there's always a song that comes out, and especially like in this sort of pop music industrial complex that we all like live and work in. There's
industrial complex.
There's like always there's always a song that comes out and everyone gets it's a hit and everyone gets grumbly about it, and they're like, oh, like I know what they did, and they took this, they took this splice sample and they did this, and like it's so easy, like so simple and easy, and they don't deserve, like they didn't do the work. And it's like always
damn.
Everyone, because everyone's always jealous, but it's always like, well, you didn't think to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they did it, and they did it well, and there's nothing like clearly it worked, but like they were the first one to think to do it. And like I guess like a good example of that is always like the Rihanna Umbrella,
right?
With the drum beat that's like,
it's like from Logic or something.
It's Logic, drum loop 02 or whatever, and like that was available to everyone. Anyone who had Logic was able to use that, and they went and they took it and they said, there's something to this, and they were clearly right.
Like Espresso is a splice.
Espresso is a good example. That's all from one. That's all from the Oliver. Like, the whole thing is just the Oliver pack. But and wasn't that who was it that did that?
Like
Julian.
That record, it's Julian.
Julian,
there's other people on it too, but
but
it's like
no, and it's smart. It's like you hear the hook and you like see you have the vision for it.
Yeah, I mean, there's the, I guess the versus splice, giving up your stuff so people can pay you versus holding out for a royalty.
Yeah.
It's the give and take of being a creative, I guess. But
these days you gotta get the bag however you can, right?
It's just hard.
Yeah.
It's no one has any answers when it comes to things breaking and nor should they to a certain extent, because it's all dictated by communities and fans and
taste once again, and that's not a a science.
No, but also there's so many more variables than there ever were, and I think that's where, like when we started off, it was 3 things had to line up to have success.
Yeah, and even before
like
that, it was
12.
simply like we tell is the label saying this is the hit you're gonna listen to, and people said okay, because that's all there was.
And now it's fans are choosing.
Which is great in one way, because it actually means that in theory the cream's gonna rise to the top.
It's just so
makes
hard
it harder for all of us.
It's just harder to maintain that too, though. I think that's the big struggle, is keeping attention and keeping
the attention span is so short these days.
Yeah, it's
and people are so quick to move on to the next thing. There's no such thing as like a trend anymore, because it's just whatever.
I'm ready for another
Yeah.
Harlem Shake.
I mean, hey, that
What's
was
the next? I mean, what was that? There was that. There was like Black Beatles.
yeah.
God, I remember that one because of remember for Westworld,
Oh yeah,
where
yeah.
everyone was just paused the
Yeah.
whole time.
There's got to be. I mean, it's someone's making it on their laptop in their bedroom right now, and it's gonna.
Yeah.
And then we're all gonna be trying to copy it.
Yeah, I mean, out of what is it? Out of necessity comes invention.
Yeah.
You know. Hell yes! All right,
We'll
let's
get there. Okay.
spin this baby. We're gonna spin it, and we
Hmm.
are landing on. Ooh, I did a full circle on this one. Played last.
Oh, yeah.
Played last, not in your car because you don't play
because-
music in your car.
Look, sometimes it's good just to sit in silence with yourself, and sometimes you're forced to do that because your car's speakers are blown out. And
Have you ever heard any good quips from passersby?
Oh, I don't drive with the windows down. I'm not crazy. It's,
I mean, let's get some good stories out of it.
yeah,
at
that
least.
probably is true. No, but I listen to music all day. Sometimes it's nice to sit in silence. There's like coming out of a club at 2 a.m. or whatever time, and like just getting into your car and just being quiet is that
Pretty
nice,
zen.
that nice juxtaposition of the
Going to the
chaos.
club very different.
Yeah,
A lot of horn honking.
Yeah, well, that's usually me running late. But yeah, I'm okay with one day. You know what? I briefly toyed with like putting in a new stereo and like speakers. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna embrace the silence in my car.
Remember that guy who had to take it out so they wouldn't jack it?
Oh man, no, I never had like I was always jealous because that was the sign you had a good stereo, when you had to like take it in with you.
Yeah, just spent my 2 weeks paycheck.
It's a flex.
Went to Circuit City, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
The screen is blue. What do you got?
Yeah, and then they got really fancy later, where the screen would come out and like open
the
up and
flip.
everything flip up. Yeah,
Yeah, it was very like Paul Walker, Fast
yeah,
and
it's
Furious.
Fast and Furious, exactly.
Yep. You're like,
Oh,
man, remember when they just stole DVDs?
man,
Now they're like saving the fucking world.
Fast and Furious.
All right,
should be my next-
we're on
okay,
Played
sorry,
Last.
sorry.
No, I love these delicious non sequiturs.
I know I could talk about that all day. So Played Last. Got a shout out Between Friends off
Okay.
their new record called Jam. I actually did. This literally was just like played. Like I was like listening to this yesterday when I was frantically trying to make this list for you guys at the last second.
Well,
'cause
no, it was not pre gaming.
it's been a long time since I've had homework. Anyway, this Brandon and Sav. I like this record a lot. I think it's really cool. I think they're doing
it's
this
good,
like
yeah.
interesting sort of hyper pop indie.
I feel like hyperpop is like the new
It's
like,
definitely having a moment.
subgenre coming
Yeah.
more to the forefront.
Yeah, I think Charlie XCX really sort of brought it out.
Yeah.
But there were, there are people like Sophie obviously really kind of was way ahead of everyone on that. But yeah, it's definitely this summer feels, or sort of, I guess last summer was really kind of the start of it with Charlie. Anyway, I like it. I think it's I actually don't even know who produced this. Is there a credit on there?
I mean,
Probably
Brandon
Brandon.
produces.
Is it Brandon do
most of
everything?
it.
He does
Okay.
everything.
This guy
Yeah.
Jonathan NG. I don't know who that is, but he's also credited on it.
Good job, Jonathan.
Yeah, good
Congrats.
job, Brandon.
Yeah,
And it's great.
but
I love.
yeah, I mean,
think they're-
Brandon, like it's like his.
Yeah,
It's his
He
style, it's his
produces
vision,
everything. Yeah. No, it's this feels very like I was in college kind of vibes.
yeah. I think look. Everything's cyclical,
It's all cyclical.
and
no original ideas.
the aughts are definitely having a resurgence, and it's like Indie Sleaze
Right.
is having its moment, and there's definitely like elements of that. But yeah, I think
Are we ever gonna have a new thing? Like I think the last thing where I was like, wow, is like when electronic made such a big jump in like the early 2010s
Yeah.
with like Avicii and
Look, I
Skrillex, but like
always-
nothing has sounded.
I think
Whoa, I've never heard that
I think
ever.
the problem is that we're all so connected today,
Right.
and that we're so aware of everyone's references. You can no longer have since the dawn of time, everyone's been referencing something. No one's creating in a bubble. There are people who are doing something truly new and unique, but they're still coming off of something else. Sometimes, you have people who they sound totally unique and interesting, but then you talk to them and they're like, I was trying to write a Beatles song. And you're like, wow, through the filter of your brain, this is what you came up with.
Right.
But you were just trying to write.
But do you think that there's...
I think today we can immediately point and be like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing, because...
Right.
And culture is just moving so fast that it's no longer like it's 2025, I'm referencing something from the 70s. Now it's 2025, I'm referencing something from 2010. And
right.
And so everyone lived through that. And so we're able to quickly see oh, okay, you're pulling from this, this, and this, and putting together this.
I guess it's got to come down to technology too, though.
Yeah.
Right? Or the more advanced we get, then new things will flourish and come from under the surface and present themselves to be okay. Because obviously, back in the day as a producer, you were more of a John Williams. You were an orchestrator. You weren't necessarily playing shit. You were directing people.
Yeah, you were
Quincy, and you were like, all right, I need you to play that.
Yeah.
You were an A&R kind of. You had taste and you knew what you had to do. And then now it's so...
Now you're the person who is making... Yeah, you're putting it all together.
Now you're doing that. And then it's almost, let me uncover a new coding.
Yeah.
And then maybe that's what creates these new flourishes.
I think so. And I think, like you were saying, I think the technology will dictate something. Sophie being a good example that when I think a lot of their music was done on a sort of sequencer synth drum machine called the Machine Drum from Electron, I believe. And so they really kind of took this box and fully that was their sound. And it was so someone taking something that something new and using it in an unexpected way, the 808 or 303 being a good example, where it's we got acid house because someone took this thing that was supposed to make bass lines and they tweaked it enough until they got this crazy sound out of it. So it's stuff like that I think will happen, where someone's going to invent a new piece of software and it will change.
I wonder how AI is going to do that too, are they going to do this amalgamation of of different shit?
See, that I think it's the exact opposite with AI, because
it's going to be too filtered down.
Because AI doesn't create. AI simply is it's just referencing other things.
Yeah.
And it's just taking the most likely next step. So it's saying, okay, if you like this, in my encyclopedic knowledge of all this, you'll probably like this. And whether it's for songwriting or creation of any sort, it's just giving you what was already put into it. And
right.
So I don't see it as it's a useful tool in certain ways, but I don't see it as truly creating something new, because it can't. It's just regurgitating what was already put into it.
Right.
And
so it's really gonna take more of a, like you were saying, some man-made technological advancement to really.
I think it's always going to take a person. Yeah, it's going to take. It's going to take.
I love your optimism.
It's going to take a man-made technological advancement mixed with a person whose brain is wired slightly differently, and but that's what I'm saying. Someone who looks at it different and goes,
right.
Oh, if I do this with it, and then they completely turn it on its head.
If I mix these two things and then do ketamine, then
yeah,
I think I can create something new.
If someone's on ketamine, they will, and you give them. No, but yeah, I'm really not pro AI.
American K-pop. You have to be on ketamine while you make pop music.
Hey, man.
I think AI is one of those things where it's like you're saying, it can be a crutch, but it's also one of those things to help with. It's kind of like Spark Notes.
Yeah.
Where it'll give you the information to help you process things a
Yeah.
little bit more and do it in a quicker way.
Exactly.
You know,
But it's not going to do the job for you.
it's not the meat and
gonna-
potatoes.
No, and it's not going to suddenly give you the answer. It'll just help you get to the answer perhaps a little bit faster than you would on your own.
Yeah.
But the other fear is the whole like slop in, slop out thing where like the more garbage you feed it, the more garbage it's going to be feeding you. And that's like the problem with AI now where it's like and it sort of keeps like this feedback loop where like
Mhm.
as the AI continues to grow generationally, it's just getting fed more garbage, and then it's just pumping out more garbage.
It's getting more dumb.
Yeah, exactly. And then you've got the whole AI hallucination thing, where it's
Wait,
like,
what's that?
have you not heard about this?
AI,
So-
it's
they call them hallucinations. It's basically like
where they're human, they're wrong.
no,
kind of
well, it's,
thing,
yeah,
or-
exactly. But like, there's examples where people are asking, for medical advice, and the AI
Go to a fucking doctor, people.
No, but this is really happening.
Fucking
The AI
boomers.
is like it's referencing a completely made up article and telling someone like, oh, if you to cure the common cold, you should drink turpentine. And someone's going and doing that, and then like they're getting sick and dying. And it's like the AI is literally like lawyers are getting in trouble for it, where it's referencing cases that don't exist. It's making up cases.
Oh no!
And
way.
like they're getting caught out, like where they're presenting their case to a judge in a courtroom, and the judge is like, "That is not a real case. That doesn't exist."
In Roe versus D.
Yeah.
Wade. I'm sorry, what?
No, seriously, exactly.
Dwayne Wade and
this
Roe
keeps
went
happening.
after it.
And there's all these like telltale signs that people talk about, where like the M dash is like the sort of the most famous thing, where people are using AI to write for them. The AI likes to use M dashes, and so that's like a common thing that college professors look out for now on papers that their students are turning in. That if there's a lot of M dashes in it, then that might have been written by
What do you
AI.
mean by M dashes?
An M dash is a type of dash, and it's a specific like I don't even remember
Like a certain like a
Yes.
tab?
Yeah. But it's like the way you have to like I can't even remember what the key command is. It's a special key command in order to make an M dash. And so the professor's like, will ask a student make an M dash, and if they don't know how to do it, then they're like, yeah, you had AI write your paper for you. And then lawyers are getting caught out because they're literally referencing cases that were made up by the AI because the AI is hallucinating.
That's so funny.
Lawyers just furthering
Anyway,
their own
Karma, though.
stereotype.
Do your job.
Yeah, exactly. Like, do your
What
job.
were your favorite I'm going to try to cheat the system like in school. I was a big 14 size period. So if you change the periods to
that's a
size
clever
14
one.
instead of 12, you get a little bit extra.
That's really clever.
Wow.
I never thought about that.
And over the course of an entire
Yeah, it adds up.
paper. it adds
Yeah,
up.
you probably get like a
Yeah.
nice quarter to half page depending on how long you are.
Man, now
Wow.
I'm trying to remember. I don't really. I was.
Yeah, Miss McKinley, you didn't pick up on that shit,
I
did
was
you?
not. I was always the like. I'm going to do the bare minimum. It was like me doing my homework on here today. Like I sent Corey the.
You're like, thank God for music.
I was like, here's my list. I sent it, like 10 in the morning. I definitely had a couple of those, like, in college where I was like finishing a paper,
Except there's no Adderall
the
in this
hour.
one. No.
Yeah, exactly. Or so you think.
Or so you think. You're like, I've been on speed for the past 72
Yeah,
hours.
exactly. I haven't slept in days.
I walked from Tamat, okay? Yeah, it is a weird thing though to think about where I couldn't imagine being in school
No.
because if the crutch is there,
You're going to use it.
people are gonna fucking use it.
Of course.
Yeah, we
It's
had an
human
intern
nature.
from Cornell here this summer. That was like she did everything on
Yeah,
AI.
I think if you're a certain age,
Ivy
you're just
leaguers
like,
have never been
Yeah.
dumber. No, I'm just kidding.
well,
We're
but
kidding.
I
We
think
love you all.
it's become a thing now where it's like that's just what they do.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, and I mean stuff like the M dash as
Yeah.
an example. Like teachers are kind of catching up with it, but
well, but now teachers are using it too. There's been so many articles about like basically professors just giving up and just being like,
AI,
all right,
the
fuck it.
grades.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you guys are gonna do that, it's
Just give everyone a B.
Real Genius. You remember that movie where like
Yeah.
at the beginning, like he's in the class, and then slowly it shows like over the course of the semester, like more and more people are just like, instead of the kids going to class, it's just like a tape recorder. And then at the end of this, like it's only him in the class, and the professor has a tape recorder up front giving the lecture.
Yeah.
And it's just like
I mean, but I think that's how a lot of these things go. There's always progress and there's regress.
yeah,
you know,
we're gonna have to find. Look, it's part of our lives now. It's not going away.
my one PSA: read books, kids.
Yeah,
just read.
and look, we had
Read shit you like. That's the biggest problem
That's
I
the
think with
thing.
school. I had to read Walden over the summer.
Oh man,
Dude, I don't give a fuck what that Henry David Thoreau and his existentialism while he was skipping stones in a pond. Like, that's not going to give me, return to the cabin and you will find yourself. I'm
Exactly.
like, dude, I don't live near a cabin. I'm not from fucking Northeast.
yeah. No one's gonna enjoy reading Beowulf in like the old English within an extra e. Like
I did like Grendel. You ever read Grendel?
I did not actually.
Grendel is basically, it's from the story of the monster.
Okay, yeah. I'm
Incredible.
familiar with it, but yeah, I never read it. It's really good.
It's
All right.
really good.
Adding it to the list.
Look
But
at look at us guys. We're
No,
so
hey,
learned.
look, reading's important.
Yeah, reading is
And
important.
look, we all had Cliff's Notes in college and high school and used those to, get around. To Kill a Mockingbird.
I will say that for me, I used that a lot in high school because I just hated school, and school was like an anxiety-inducing fear for me. But then when I got to college, I was like, I gotta fucking read. And I actually but you also, the thing about college that I think is so much better than or going to school in high school was you had to all right, I'm going to take this class and there's going to be something that I at least can find that nugget that I'm excited
Well,
about.
and you start choosing stuff where you're like, oh, I'm excited about this like curriculum. I'm looking forward to reading these books. Like I took a class in college that was writing from Paris Commune to post-punk. And it was all like, it was
that sounds cool as hell.
really cool. It was like stuff I actually wanted to read. Right. And it wasn't, and so you get to start choosing a little bit more.
The final was on Death of a Salesman, but I digress.
Oh man, I remember I did read Death of a Salesman.
Biff Loman.
Yes. Wow. Good memory. Oh man.
Yeah. Those Dustin Hoffman, I remember. That's all I remember really for the most part. Well, we got it. Home state.
Home state. Oh, there we go. Corey was excited about this one.
Dun 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 dun.
So as I was saying, I am my home state is California. I'm born and raised LA, but I feel like that's a catch-all. I literally could have just put any artist.
You were gonna do LMFAO, but you wanted to call
I was
it
gonna do
Audible.
LMFAO. So I decided to put so I moved to Austin in high school. And then stayed in Austin for college. I went to UT. And I feel like that's where like my real sort of formative years musically were.
Right.
So I picked the old 97s, Big Brown Eyes. And they're a great Dallas band.
Okay.
Although I think a bunch of them live out in LA now. So
yeah, we're all LA transplants to a certain extent.
But they're alt country. They started in the early 90s, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to go see them a lot in both high school and college at places like Antone's.
Sick.
And yeah.
You would travel to go see these guys?
Well, no, this was in Austin. They would come to Austin. Yeah. I saw them play in Dallas as well, in Deep Ellum.
What was Austin like late 90s, early 2000s? Because I feel like it's such a,
You know what? And when I first moved there, I was obviously like so bummed. Like I was so mad at my parents for like, I don't want to move from LA. LA's LA. Like, why are we moving to Texas?
Right.
But
they're like, no state tax.
Yeah.
No state tax.
But Austin, that was a special time in Austin. I feel like Austin,
was this around South by Southwest? Was like kind of really
I used to,
doing its thing?
When I was in high school, I would go sneak into South by Southwest shows, and then I started volunteering so I could get, basically if I like did like enough hours of volunteering at South by Southwest, I would get a wristband. And this was like early South by, so like I was basically going to like I would just go to all the shows. No, Austin was great because it's a weird little, oasis in the center of Texas.
It's blue or in the middle of a bunch of red.
Yeah. And it's, their town motto is keep Austin weird.
Right.
You could see tons of great music, eat tons of good food. It was a mix of hippies and tech before tech became whatever it is now.
Right.
It was like this very kind of counterculture town.
It still is.
It still is. It's I think like anything, a town, people move there and then remake it in the image of what they think it should be or what they think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it changes it from what it was when it was just sort of naturally being
Weird.
itself. Yeah, being
It was
naturally
naturally a
weird.
weirdo. Yeah.
But yeah,
It's more self-aware now, you're saying,
Yeah.
to a certain extent. Yeah.
but shout out Waterloo Records. I used to spend hours there going through music.
Is it still around?
It is.
Fuck yeah.
They actually just had there was just like an article on them and how they're like changing their whole thing to keep selling records. Shout out, yeah.
Are they using AI to find new marketing tools?
No, they were like setting up because like they were doing. Now I'm trying to remember this article and I'm blanking on what but like they set up like a spot so that they could have bands play, but then they also have a recording studio attached so they can record all the band's performances there, so they can do like a whole kind of live
Are
music
they a
tied in.
label?
They are not.
Okay.
They just like basically like have a live at Waterloo, the old 97s, for instance, or whatever.
Right.
But that was definitely, once again, Austin was a formative, both going to South by, going to see these bands and then going to these record stores. Like that's where like my musical identity was kind of formed. I early on, or when I was still in high school, I got a job at a morning show at one of the local radio stations as like their intern, just to get free records, basically.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it was all, yeah.
Because I wanted to get paid really well.
Yeah, no, I was not getting paid anything. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was illegal.
You
for me.
paid them.
I was under 18, and they were like, "You're 18, right?" And I was like, "Yep." And
I feel like most of the college internships are paid now.
are they really?
Yeah, like I never got paid for my
I was about to say the number of
internships.
jobs I did for free or for free stuff.
I was always like, do I have to go work at Baskin Robbins after this? Because I was just like,
Yeah, it was always
what
was always it. It was like I'm gonna go do I'm gonna go work some shit job, and then I'm gonna do this for free because it's actually.
That's so you were in Austin for how many? 6, 7 years?
I was in Austin for 9 years.
Oh shit!
Something
Did you
like
ever?
that? 10?
Did you ever
Yeah.
talk to Savin about it?
We've talked a little bit, but not
Okay.
too much about it. Yeah, I think he knows that like I was there because we were there at the same time because we're roughly the same age.
Yeah, and
wanna
he was doing all the.
He was doing all the same.
putting
Yeah,
all the stuff on the windshield. Wipers.
yeah. I remember. I love that story about him. Like that's like such a.
It's such a Savin.
It's such a
thing.
Savin story, and it's also like so indicative of why he is
Successful. And
so
other
successful.
people aren't.
Yeah, because like he's willing to put in that work. Not to mention his unbelievable talent.
And he just has better taste than
Yeah,
99.9% of people.
but yeah, no, we were definitely in Austin at the same time, and
That's I would yeah, because I
'cause you've been to South by Southwest,
yeah,
but you
not,
went later, right?
I went
You-
too
yeah.
late where it didn't matter.
I think the first
You
one I
know?
went to was 96. I want to say something like that.
Okay.
And I was under 18, so like a lot of like the shows I couldn't get into, or like I was standing outside to like watch.
Right.
But it was like, oh man, I saw so many great. Like I saw the Strokes play there for like the first time, and it was like 2000, I want to say,
Yeah.
which was crazy. Like they played to like basically no one. TV on the radio, I remember seeing them,
TV on the radio is sick.
and they played the entire show with their backs to the audience.
That
Like,
sounds like a very that's very them.
yeah, absolutely.
kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh god, I saw so many good shows like through there.
Yeah, I think that's the hard part about South by now is that it just
Well,
everyone's
it's
getting their
just a-
information on their phone now. You know,
It
you
doesn't.
don't go
It
to
doesn't have the
discover.
same thing. Yeah, you don't get exactly the number of bands. Like I would go through. I remember making lists and like I need to see this. I need to go here and see this. The number of things I discovered like through that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not. And also, but like anything, it changes. It's like Coachella. Like
What do you mean?
If you went to Coachella and
It's so authentic.
yes, and it becomes something different. Now all of these things are about all of the, branded parties and things like that. It's going to the Levi's house and getting free jeans.
Getting free jeans from Brett Favre.
Yeah. So it's just changed.
Everything. I mean, but
now I just sound like old man yelling at the sky.
Well, I think corn flare it. I think the reality though is that we live in a capitalist society, and we're always. The older I get, the more I realize that people are trying to always sell me shit. Do you ever
always?
Like, well, especially like if I'm like home and I'm just like super baked, and I'm just the ads come on,
yeah,
and I'm like, what the you guys like? Number one, they're listening.
Yeah.
Because I'll get Spanish ads because I practice Duolingo, into my phone, and I'll do that
work
stuff.
on your Spanish. Yeah.
I got to work on it. We're trying to be a well-rounded
Work on
individual.
your Italian for this summer.
Chloe's fluent. It's
okay.
fine.
All right.
She's the smart kid, not me. And it's one of those things where you just, I buy something and then they keep just hounding me for more shit. And I think that's the hard part too, though, where I'm just, you can't outrun any of this. And like the Coachella of it all is just, every tent's got a different brand on it, and everyone is, you're not there. I think the problem that with a lot of these things that I'm seeing more than anything is like people aren't there to see the music.
No,
they're not there to experience something live and to see something great. There are people, like, don't get me wrong, there is that,
but they're
still,
the minority.
But they are the minority now. Where now it's the human highlight reel. Don't you fucking wish you were like me?
That's the problem with everything now.
Number one, no.
It's no longer about having the experience. It's about proving you had the experience.
It's the subtle flex.
It's getting the snap and moving on. And it's like that with food. It's like that with travel. It's like that with music, with anything. It's just the simple, all right, got that, moving on, next thing. Like, let's just check, go down the checklist.
Yeah. I wish there was like I'm on my phone too much as is just because of work and all this shit. Are. But I
don't even want to know
like
what my screen time
my
is.
niece and nephew have iClouds now. Like iCloud they don't have phones, but they can call me and they'll I like being able to. They're 7 and 9. I like being able to hey, Uncle Pat, here's dog. Let's let's talk. Have whatever. I'm gonna run around the house. But I'm that age. I'm fucking just going outside. I'm gonna go get my knees scraped, and I don't want to be in front of a phone. But now there's so much of a dependency.
That ship has sailed.
And parents are using that. The iPad is the AI crutch for parents.
Everyone I know who has kids, it's like, and
Corey, when are you going to introduce?
Yeah.
Come here, Corey. When are you introducing the iPad?
I haven't even had that conversation yet.
But that's the thing is they all talk about how long can I hold out?
Corey's going to get Wyatt at 96.
I'm going to be one of those.
It's
parents,
how long can I hold out before I finally give up? And then they're all like, you know what? One day I just said fuck it, and
but you have to kind of be there. I don't know how much phones are going to be a part of his life when he's 10 or 12.
Well, that's the other thing. Who knows what technology we're all going to be, having an implant, and it's going to, or we're going to have the augmented reality glasses. And it's not even going to be about the phone anymore.
I do want the augmented glasses for NBA games.
Look, there's a lot of cool
stuff. Those look sick. Have you seen those guys? Those look fucking awesome.
When they can shrink the technology down, I'm fully on board. When you don't look like an idiot, wearing the thing, and when it can
but
actually
you're not outside. But the NBA one's supposed to be pretty damn good. You're courtside. You have floor seats.
Yeah, I mean, no, a lot of this is going to watch be amazing.
These games.
But a friend of mine got the Apple ones, the VR. Yeah. And it's you look like such an idiot wearing it.
You look like Frozone in the Incredibles.
And then you've also got to be attached. Once it's down where you can be wearing,
once it's Ready Player One hardware, and you just put it over and it looks like a ski goggle,
and you're just in the whatever.
You're in the mainframe.
I mean, sign me up. Although I am curious. I feel like everyone who's ever tried VR glasses always gets a huge headache, and I'm it's maybe we're not meant to be looking at a screen this close to our face.
Frying your brain.
Yeah, exactly. But the whole kid thing, that's the parenting with an iPad. That's those are waters I'm not going to wade into. That's your own decision.
I think when we cross that. We'll cross the bridge when we get to it. That's what I'm trying to say.
You got some time.
Yeah.
You got a little time. But yeah, it is different now. But it doesn't mean that you can't, and this is me being old man yelling at the sky, that you can't still want to experience things. And that you should go. If I go to Coachella, it's because I want to see,
I want to be uncomfortable.
I want to uncomfortably watch Justice, do
with
whatever.
a $20 lemonade.
Yeah. I want to pay too much money.
Yeah.
But like, I do. It just changed, and it's. Yeah. I don't think we go back to that again.
I do think post COVID, a lot more people are really loving the live human to human ass component.
Yeah,
I just think there is, like you're saying, everything's a brand deal. How do I cast a wider net and numbers.
Late stage capitalism. It's all about how can we monetize this?
Guys, this is going to be around forever. Nothing bad will happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Empires were never meant to fall, right?
No. This just keeps going.
Yeah, this is in perpetuity.
It's only going to get better.
It's just like a song deal and the whole universe. Ooh, first concert.
Yeah. We're just gonna.
I like this one.
I like how we keep talking about this. So I don't know. You go to concerts with your parents when you're young. This is like sort of the first thing I remember.
My parents never took me to concerts.
Really? Did they never?
No, never.
Really?
Yeah. My sister took me to my first concert.
My parents are both not musical people, but they love music. Like neither of them. I guess they both played instruments when they were younger, but like it wasn't like they didn't play like around. Like by the time I was born, they weren't playing instruments anymore. But like they were always playing music, and music was a very important part of like my household, like growing up. And so like they would take me, we'd go to the Hollywood Bowl and see stuff. So this was actually, the Doobie Brothers at the Bowl.
No way.
Yeah.
Which song?
What a Fool Believes. I mean, I went classic. Like,
did you watch the Yacht Rock doc?
I have, of course. Yeah. I love Yacht Rock. I think it's also a negative term because I think it's such a...
It is, because I didn't realize how narrow the focus is.
That's a problem. And I really feel like a lot
this is stupid.
Yeah, that's the thing is like a lot of these... It's the same way like the disco became like a negative...
Right.
For a lot of R&B and a lot of like music in that era where it was really kind of almost more of a racist thing against black music than it was,
or a cultural appropriation thing of the Bee Gees.
And so in the same way, like Yacht Rock feels like a lot of these guys would
eating.
A lot of these guys
boys
would have called themselves R&B. They would have called themselves soft rock. They would have called themselves like a million things. Like, but anyway, they're all at the end of the day, they're all just really talented musicians.
Yeah,
I fucking love this. Like, I mean,
incredible.
Michael McDonald, like
with Kenny Loggins too, right?
Yeah.
They the fact that they only wrote like 2 songs together or whatever. From the doc, it's dude. Why are we not keeping that up?
Oh man,
Family Guy's Michael McDonald is always one of my favorites too.
Yeah,
Achoo.
But I have a.
It's just
I have a very soft spot in my heart.
It's so good.
Wait, so when you were a kid though, your parents took you to the Bowl?
Yeah, we went to the Bowl a lot.
Sick.
Yeah, like I remember going on a pretty regular basis to see stuff at the Bowl.
How has it changed? Because I've only been there in like the past 15 years. Like when you were a kid, was it like same kind of vibe?
Same vibe, yeah.
It hasn't really changed.
Yeah,
too much.
I feel like I'm more spoiled now, and like want to sit in like a box with my friends instead of like on a.
Yeah, once you get up there,
out,
it's a different world.
But like we used to do that all the time. Yeah. It's still very much the same experience though, I think. I think they've really maintained their programming and their, the whole vibe there.
It's my favorite venue.
Yeah. That or the Greek. I mean, I love an outdoor amphitheater.
You like Red Rocks?
Yes. I mean, Red Rocks is
Is
amazing.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Red Rocks is really special.
Yeah, I think the summer concert in an amphitheater I don't know. You're just like, there's something about the heaven and earth combined. There's something very Thoreau about it to do a callback.
All right, there we go.
Fuck you, Henry. But like there is something, you feel like you're here and you're in the present, and then there's something happening outside
it's
of this.
It's a special place. It's a really special,
beautiful.
A friend of mine lived up above the bowl.
That sounds like a blessing and a curse.
It was you could sit on his hill outside of his house and basically watch a show because so whoever was playing, like you could just sit out there and like watch.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like the Padres apartment people in left field.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's like, dude,
where you're
imagine if you don't like
but
baseball and you're just fucking there.
I feel like you're not living there if you.
But living that close to the bowl, though, like they do fireworks a lot.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain nights I'm sure it probably would get annoying, but it's like it's like gorgeous. It's in that apartment right next to the Tesla diner now.
Yeah,
did you hear about that? We're like,
I drove past the Tesla diner and I said, "What is this?"
And there's like
bullshit?
That apartment complex that's right next door that I'm sure is very expensive because it looks like it's sort of a new like luxury apartment kind of thing, and they put up that movie screen right outside of the apartment's like windows. So they're basically completely blocked from seeing out of their windows by this giant drive-in movie screen. Like,
what is the Tesla diner?
It's a dumb idea.
Is it like a Denny's Grand Slam situation?
I think the idea was like, it feels very Tomorrowland, where it's like,
I'm sorry, but Tomorrowland is the worst part of Disneyland.
In the future, we're all going to be driving our electric cars, and we're going to stop at this diner to charge.
Is this their version of like Back to the Future 2?
Exactly. That's literally what it feels like. I'm saying this having not gone, and nor will I ever go. But
so is it all automated? There's no is it?
Yeah, apparently there are people there, but apparently a lot of it is robotic, and they've also, I guess, like the menu has already shrunk. Like it just sounds like a complete fail. At the end of the day, it was supposed to be come supercharge your car, watch a movie on our drive-in movie screen, and get a grilled cheese and a hamburger.
Granted, it takes 35 minutes to charge your car, so I don't know a movie that is that fucking long, but I digress.
The whole thing is just...
It's so half-baked. It's maybe quarter-baked.
No, not even, it's just a bad idea.
Par-baked.
But...
But that just goes to the whole, because I drove past it probably like a week or two ago, and I just saw a bunch of, mouth breathers just taking the fucking selfies and shit. Listen, if you've been there and you enjoy it, whatever, but I'm still judging you.
Because I'm going to 100% judge you.
I just like, Tesla and diner are two things that they don't need to go together.
They don't need to go together. And
it's giving Idiocracy
big time.
Wall-E.
Watch them have the best chilaquiles.
We live in Idiocracy, whether we like it or not. And it's so...
What's the Capital One Cafe? They got that in Santa Monica.
Wait, what?
They have a Capital One Cafe.
Really?
Yeah. I don't... But granted, it's coffee. So I can understand it's coffee. I'm not going to give them the pass, but
still, it doesn't. Yeah,
everything's sponsored.
Once again, going back to it's just all the way to make money for someone.
We love brand deals. They're fucking great. We're gonna get Amazon.
You guys, I was about to say, you guys got to get Not that they need any.
Ooh,
help.
I just went again for it. The full in sync. So film and TV sync.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh, I actually don't know this record.
You don't know this record?
No, I mean not by the title.
Okay, so obviously. I mean, I could have picked literally. I could have just thrown a dart at any Tarantino film, any Coen Brothers film. Like, there's so many. Yeah, there's so many good syncs out there. This one, though, this is also just one of my favorite songs. Mm-hmm. This almost I wanted to put in actually a swan song, but this is Underworld, Born Slippy from. Oh man, when that first chord hits, you've never heard this before. From Trainspotting, sorry.
From Trainspotting.
Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, I haven't seen that movie in a minute, but...
And it's such a beautiful song. I fucking love this song. This came out late 90s, mid 90s. And this was kind of like that first sort of... The first wave of British electronic music.
Yeah.
To come over to America. It's such a pretty song.
What's in where is it in the movie? What scene do you know? Sounds like an overdosing scene.
I'm actually, you know what? I got to be honest. I don't remember
That's
what
okay.
scene it's in.
We'll find out. AI,
yeah,
go.
You guys, yeah, exactly. let me ask AI. You know what? I don't have AI on my phone. I'm so happy about that. But anyway, Underworld. Three British blokes making amazing electronic. Like this era of electronic music was like very important to me.
Yeah.
And like this was like the first
early 90s.
Yeah, like mid 90s was like it definitely was like the first time where like I heard a new thing. You know, we were talking about earlier, like how like who's going to do the next thing.
Right.
This for me was like the first time I heard something new because these were like sounds that I didn't understand. Like, how are they making this? What is this? Like, this sounds different than everything else. And all my friends are listening to Pearl Jam and Nirvana and whatever. And like, I understand how that music is being created and it makes sense to me. I hear this and I'm like, what? I don't know what this is. Like, what? This doesn't make sense.
Like a whole new sport.
Yeah. Then it takes this whole change.
Was this one of those like quintessential I want to be a DJ moments?
Oh, yeah, for sure. This was definitely like, yeah, like this is the reason that I started DJing. Like not necessarily this song, but like this era of music was the reason I started DJing. Like that was the first time I was aware that you could do that
as a living. And
that was, it was definitely an eye-opening thing that, and you know, over in the UK, there were all of these like guys who were being, you know, in the same way that Calvin Harris is a huge DJ now. Like there were these guys, Sasha, Carl Cox, Danny Tenaglia from New York, like all these like DJs who were, people were going to see them DJ. Like they were the draw. It wasn't just I'm a guy in a club in a corner playing music. Like they were this, and it's like they were the star,
right?
And they were sort of the precursors to what happened in like the 2010s with all those guys. But yeah,
why do you think it didn't cross the pond as much in the 90s compared to the 2010s?
It's a really good question. I don't think it was as commercial. I mean, how long is this song, Corey? It's like
7.5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No radio edits here, people.
The 2010s, also Vegas happened in the 2010s, and that didn't exist at that. Or Vegas obviously existed,
like the DJ residency.
The DJ residency
thing.
Vegas was.
When did that start? Was that
in the mid 2000s? Vegas started bringing DJs in. Like that was the first time they started like shipping DJs in to play. Like there were guys who were like, there were a lot of like New York DJs who were being brought, like who basically moved to Vegas as like this kind of Wild West. And it was a lot of like people being like, hey, we're doing this thing. We're going to set up these clubs. We're going to make the, and then, so you had a lot of like New York guys come in, and then through that you started getting European DJs coming over.
Was there a first big name, like a marquee person? Like, you know, obviously like Celine, like fucking Dion.
Yeah, she residency
kept
kind of,
fucking Vegas afloat during that stuff.
I mean, I think all the big names,
But was it like Tiesto, like, or one of those guys, like the first one to be like?
I don't know who the first one was.
Okay.
I honestly don't know. It'd be a good thing to look up, but there were definitely all the like those guys made their way through, and that's where dance music, that sort of wave of dance music, got a hold in America. And I don't think there wasn't anything like that because this era of dance music was all raves. There were clubs in the UK, but like. There weren't clubs in America outside of a couple places like in San Francisco and New York, like Twilo, where like this music was actually being played and those DJs were coming over to play. But it was mainly like those DJs coming over, like all these guys. I was going to raves to see these guys play. Right. And I was like the nerd who was like standing up, like watching them play while like all of my friends were on drugs. Yeah, we're on like, yeah. And so like that's where they were like, and so it was still an underground thing. It wasn't clean enough. It wasn't polished enough for like the masses in America, where suddenly when you packaged it up nicely with bottle service and you sort of removed the drugs, or at least the appearance of drugs from it.
Say what?
Yeah. But like, you know, when we associate like Vegas, like club, you associate it with someone getting bottle service at a table. You don't associate it with someone like losing their mind. I associate
a lot of negative things with going to a club in Vegas.
Yeah, for sure. and I think they marketed it well the second time around.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where you're like, you want to be here. This is the place where you're going to stay up all night. You're going to party. You're going to have a good time. It's the revelry of Vegas. Yeah. I think the DJ stuff just reinforces what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah, it was a perfect package. You know, it just worked with everything. And the music then was also so much more. They were pop songs.
Yeah, I mean, the structures. Yeah. Totally pop songs.
Like, it might have had a drop instead of a hook necessarily, or what we would call a chorus, but it was the same thing.
Like, I feel like I'm in like the Blade Blood rave.
Yeah, exactly. But you listen to this, like there's no hook on it, and this is also a very long version. And yeah, so I think it was just a different thing. Whereas like, we found love in a hopeless place.
That's a nice song. Yeah.
That's a nice, concise 3.5 minutes. And it's just a perfectly formed pop song.
Yeah, I wonder. Do you
remember this version we're listening to was like built so the DJ could mix in and out of it? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Your apology is accepted. Mailbox. It's accepted. Do you think it's one of those things where we're ever gonna have that kind of height of DJ fandom love? Because like, I mean, it's like the death of the band, right?
Yeah.
Like I wonder, because like to me, I always look at the DJ thing as, I mean, it's a great business model first and foremost. It's one of the best ones.
Oh my god,
bang for your buck.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, we talk about things being cyclical, but at the same time, I'm just like, it's such a specific sound. Like, it obviously, people will go to Vegas, people will go to Ibiza, they'll do all those shows, and a very in-person thing.
Yeah.
But in terms of a new gen Calvin Harris being on the fucking, like, Fred Again is probably the closest thing we have. But I also think Fred Again is a very, you got to go see Fred Again.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily I think Fred is more of a him and the listener versus him and I need to play a radio bop and I'm trying to do something that's mass appeal.
He's definitely like musically, he's not trying to be.
It's very intimate. It's very intimate,
and I respect him for that because he's really kind of just doing what he wants, and it happens to be, it's doing really well for him, and I think it's nice to see someone sort of being creative in his way. But yeah, I don't know. Are we going to see both the cultural relevance and the paychecks that like those guys were seeing in 2012? Probably not, but
yeah, it's I always.
But there'll be something new.
Yeah, I mean,
because DJ is now in the same way. It's like now it's just a thing. It's like
its own genre. That's
it's just like it just exists. It wasn't like then it was very sort of special and new, and now we just throw it on the pile of everything else. It's like, yeah, I'm in a band, I'm a DJ, like same thing.
Yeah, it's like, well, hopefully, I mean, hey, if you can pay your bills, you're fucking winning.
Yeah, But
DJ got.
But no, I think but also all you need is just one, someone who's both a cult of personality and also, really talented. Using Calvin Harris as an example, like he's clearly unbelievably talented musically, and he was also able to be a draw. Or Tiesto, same thing.
Yeah, he was. I like when Calvin sings. I didn't mind it.
I like a lot of his. I mean, his Funk Waves Volume 1. That record is great.
Mm-hmm.
The instrumental version of that record is fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he plays in terms of.
I think he played everything.
Does he play everything?
I think on that record he pretty much played everything.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Fucking genius.
Yeah.
6'5", chiseled.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck him.
Nice jawline. He's got a tough life, that guy.
Yeah, right?
Super tough.
Man, must be rough.
Must be super rough.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. All it takes is one person to be, I think it's more about the personality and everything else at this point.
Would you ever want to be that person?
I don't like
if you could go to the genie, rub the lamp, and be like, Genie, Robin Williams, will you make me Calvin Harris equivalent? Would you do it?
Here's the funny thing about me. I hate being the center of attention. I know you can't tell because I've been talking for the past hour, spouting all my stupid opinions that are...
Mailbox is a quiet narcissist, guys.
Yeah, exactly. No, but the reason I started DJing was because it let me be at the club without being at the club, or be at the party without being at the party.
It's like, I don't have a drink in my hand. I have
exactly.
a fucking
I get to be
final.
in the corner, and I'm still interacting with everybody, but no one's paying attention to me.
Right.
I'm anonymous, but I'm still here. I'm still part of the experience. I'm still having this thing with everybody. And I was like, this is great. This is exactly what I want. I get to be a music nerd. I get to listen to music. I get to curate this thing. I get to share this with people. But no one's paying attention to me. And then suddenly these assholes had to go stand on a stage and be like, fist pumping and having a light show. And then everyone wanted to start watching the DJ. And I'm like, wait, no, this is not what I signed up for.
Right.
I don't want people watching a DJ is the most boring thing in the world.
It's like watching people write songs.
It's exactly. There was a great, back in the day, there was like a...
I want to watch water boil.
There was like
more.
a MySpace or an Instagram or something of that was called DJs checking their email, because it was back when people first started using their laptops DJing. And it was just a DJ, looking up songs on their computer, but it looks like they're just getting work done.
Yeah, asking Jeeves.
It's the most... watching someone DJ is boring, which is why they have to have lasers and lights and confetti and bullshit, and Steve Aoki has to be throwing a cake at someone and all these gimmicks, because otherwise you're just staring at a guy doing something. You can't even see what he's doing, or guy or girl. And
we need a breakdance.
And so DJ. I hate that. I hate being up in front of people and they're like, do something, it's impress us. And it's don't look like, I'll play music if you want to hear it. But
I got an idea.
Oh God.
Ray Gunn as a DJ.
Right.
Just bust a move in between.
Oh, no.
I hope there's some new good sports for the upcoming LA Olympics.
I think breakdancing is out, right?
It is out.
It's got to be. That was an epic fail. I think that's...
Because there's, I forget what's coming back, but
how long before pickleball? That's got to be.
I fucking hate pickleball.
It's so dumb. Why do you hate pickleball?
It's just go play tennis, or play the one that's actually.
I've never played pickleball.
Paddleball. Play paddleball.
Padel, the European one. Yeah.
Whatever they play on the Venice Boardwalk, where they play
paddle tennis. Yeah.
Is that different than padel?
Yeah.
There's so
padel,
many.
You can use the walls, right?
I believe so.
It's like squash,
but that's only it's kind of it's like squash, racquetball.
But you face each other.
But
but there's no YMCA.
No.
Yeah.
No, YMCA hasn't.
I just don't like the wiffle ball. I like, because the Venice, the paddleball, whatever. It's it's a tennis ball. It's like
it's a deflated tennis ball. Yeah.
Yeah. That makes more sense to me. Than,
okay. So specifically the wiffle,
the wiffle ball, I just don't get. That's what you're playing wiffle ball, like a baseball wiffle ball with.
I've never played. A friend of mine who was a diehard tennis, it would play every day, watched every match, and was so negative about pickleball.
Oh, tennis players hate pickleball.
And now
players.
Plays pickleball every day.
Oh, really?
He has done a complete 180. He is into his dinks and whatever other there's so much
staying out of the kitchen
nomenclature about and he is fully on board.
Nice.
And loves it.
Yeah.
I
it's fun.
I hear it's harder on your body.
Oh, really? I heard it was not. I heard it's people can play it until they're,
Yeah, I think.
But there's a quick, the agility part of it of moving side to side.
I heard some stat, it might be wrong, that people get hurt more playing pickleball than in any other sport.
Oh, really? Oh, that's funny.
But I think
probably because they're all fucking old.
Exactly. I think it's big in retirement.
Oh, it's just the nature of who's playing.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna, yeah.
I'd rather go lawn bowling than pickleball if I'm an old person.
I like lawn bowling.
I'm going fucking lawn bowling.
Like I said, I've never played. I've had friends try to get me to play. I don't know if it's in my future, but I feel like it is definitely going to happen in the Olympics.
Probably
yes. Not this one.
I love the ping pong.
Surfing is in the Olympics now. They
did
it.
They did it. Yeah. What's his name was doing they were doing it in Tahiti, right?
Yeah.
Like while everyone else was in France, right? Yeah. While everyone else in Paris, they were in yeah.
Weren't they in French Polynesia?
Exactly. Yes, that's why they did it in Tahiti. Okay. Yeah.
Where is it going to be in Hawaii?
No, it'll be in
it'll be in LA.
I think I've heard it's going to be at this surf spot called Trestles.
Where's
in Orange County?
Okay,
it's in like San Clemente.
So away from some of the toxic
good surf.
It's a really good surf spot. Yeah, it's world class. They have
it's like Porto.
Yeah, they have a contest there all the time.
No, I think surfing 100% needs to be yeah.
I know. I'm trying
to
sign up
doing
as a
North
volunteer.
Shore.
What?
I would have thought they would have done North Shore just because of America.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's Los Angeles, though, right?
Yeah,
yes, but they did fucking French Polynesia.
Well, that's because you there's no good surfing anywhere near
Paris.
Yeah,
but aren't the fucking soccer games going to be across all of America or something? Is everything in LA? I don't think that's
no. The
true.
World Cup is going to be
the World Cup's going to be all over the U.S. Last time it was here.
Okay,
but the Olympics are just in.
I think the Olympics are just
solely
in
LA County,
and it's going to be a nightmare.
It's going to be gnarly.
What are you guys going to go to? Are you going to go to anything, or are you going to stay home? And
I'm either going to stay home or I'm going to leave town.
I'm trying to sign up as a volunteer so I can go to surfing. Yeah.
I went to when the Olympics were last in LA, which was 1980?
84, I think.
84. Right? Yeah. I went to that. I went to dressage or something. Yeah. That was the only one that we could get tickets to. And I was obviously very young, so I don't remember any of it.
Yeah.
But I wish I had kept I had a bunch of the merch. And I was like, man, I still had that T-shirt.
We should all go to an obscure one.
We definitely should.
I would go to ping pong. I would do what's the equestrian one?
That's it depends.
The one that Snoop and Martha.
Oh yeah, they did dressage.
They
right?
did dressage. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, let's go surfing.
Surfing would be fun.
I mean,
yeah.
How far down into Orange County are we going?
It's probably from here.
It'd be pretty red.
Oh, I don't mind that. I'm more just the traffic of it all.
Yeah, it's probably an hour and a half from here.
Okay.
Wait, so how are you have you already looked into volunteering?
Yeah, it's too early or last time I checked, it was too early to
sign up. They aren't accepting people yet?
Yeah, and I don't know how it works. If you just sign up as a volunteer and they assign you
and
something,
then they just throw you somewhere, so you could be
one event.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You could be just picking up trash outside of the Coliseum, or
Corey's getting rhythmic gymnastics.
Yeah. It's gonna be oh man, LA is not ready for this.
And then they do Paralympics right after.
Yes. Yeah. It's just gonna be chaos.
Yeah.
I don't think the whole metro system is gonna be done.
When is it? 28?
Yes.
I just look at I'm like, wow, that hole's deeper. I don't see anything.
I know. I just
the hole is getting deeper and nothing else is happening.
Yeah. Every time I drive by Wilshire and La Brea to go home, and it's just exactly. I still can't make a left turn here.
Yeah,
nothing's changed.
It's I can't. That's the whole. We're gonna have a bullet train to San Francisco. We're gonna have a bullet train to Vegas. I don't see anything.
No,
sign me up for all of that. But it's never going to happen.
Not in our lifetime, at least.
No, I would just take a bullet train from downtown to Santa Monica or to the Valley. I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, no, it would be great.
Corey and I have done the expo to
you
Dodgers.
Done that?
Yeah,
back in the day, we did it from my place in Santa Monica.
Yeah,
we saw some wild.
I was about
things.
to say there's some interesting.
The public transportation in LA is unique.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Yeah.
A lot of free spirits, to say the least.
Yeah.
Have you guys been going to a lot of Dodger games?
No.
I mean, I just haven't really.
Yeah, you haven't been able to. Yeah.
But,
I'm not a Dodgers fan.
You gotta indoctrinate the kid early, man. You gotta just.
Well, I mean, we've had it. We've had it on TV a lot.
Okay, good.
You are going to like this team.
I need to go to a game. It's been forever since I've been to one.
Tickets are fucking expensive.
They really are. It's crazy.
Well, it's fun though, because obviously because Ohtani though.
Yeah,
Plus, all the Japanese food is fun.
I've heard the new. Yeah, I was reading something about like all of the new food.
Yeah,
I just want a bag of peanuts and some nachos and a
Cracker Jacks. Hat. Yeah,
I heard they're gonna start throwing cups of piss at you.
Yeah, it's suddenly gonna be like Manchester. Yeah.
But then they bow to your sensei after.
Now I want peanuts. Where are we going now?
Sample.
Oh, sample.
Song with a sample. We're gonna sample.
Man, I could have given you an entire.
This could have been a whole show.
Oh, this could have been a whole show. I am such a staunch defender of sampling. I think sampling is so important. I love sampling. I think creative sampling is.
Like I like sample sales.
Yeah. But it's like sampling. We're all no one's creating in a bubble. We're all like building off something else, and like the idea of taking someone's idea and then flipping it into something entirely different. It's because it's one thing if you're just like basically covering a song and just using the hook again, but if you're taking it and doing something weird to it and recontextualizing it,
what's the most egregious sample that you've ever seen? I would say Wild Thoughts by DJ Khaled's up there for me.
I mean, that's definitely that's a good one. That is so gnarly, but it also makes sense somehow.
It just needed him playing guitar a little bit more.
It also makes sense. But I went with this one, which is just because it's a great flip.
Mm-hmm.
Das Racist, You Ought to Know, which taking this sample,
Billy,
like
that's really good. Yeah,
how could you beat that? Like, it's the first time I ever heard this, I was like, "Oh, this is genius!" And how did they clear this?
Right,
they probably gave him a dime back.
I mean, I imagine, I have to believe he got like, he just was like 100% of the writing. Like,
I mean, yeah. Can you look up the songwriting credits, Corey? Because
they're not on Spotify.
They're not.
No, they're
confirmed. Billy Joel has 100%.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way.
He's like, I'll take 50% of the master and all of the publishing.
But taking Moving Out and doing this to it is brilliant.
Where are you on the Billy Joel train? He's a very divisive character.
I don't listen to him at all, but I respect his musical output. Like it's not something I'm ever gonna go like,
I gotta go down the Billy Joel. I gotta get some Billy Joel in real quick.
Blast in my car that I'm not playing music in anyway because it doesn't have
just on your phone. Just on your phone.
Yeah, exactly. But dude, the number of times I've actually listened to music in my car on my phone, just stick at the cup holder. But I don't like. I think he's a complicated person.
Have you seen he has a documentary on
I haven't
Netflix,
watched it yet. Yeah, I think it's is it HBO Max?
Okay.
Yeah. Or sorry, Max now, whatever the hell it's
called.
What are you talking
about?
They're going back to HBO.
Yeah.
I've heard it's really good actually.
He's lived a life.
Yeah.
We always talk about his Russian freak out.
Wait, his Russian freak out?
Huh?
With the when the light's in his face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never seen that?
No, I haven't.
He's in Moscow in like 87 and he's playing
like prime
and he's playing the fucking keys and he goes, "Stop lighting the audience. Stop it." And then he flips his shit and then he takes his mic and he just starts ramming it onto the ground. And then like there's like a cheesy guy playing a fucking guitar in the background. I'll show it to you after.
Please, I want to see.
He was definitely on.
I love a good public freak out.
He was. It was quite a freak out.
But look, he's written some amazing songs, and I feel like
he's got a lot of stuff.
All the boomers love him.
My New York parents loved him.
Yeah, and he's. What was I like? I think as far as like a songwriter goes, like I think it's interesting because he's been very open about just sort of it's not easy, and like he's like I wake up every morning and like I write a song and they all suck, and then out of like one out of the 1,000 that I write is actually something that's worth it. But he's like I still get up and do it every day. So
That's good.
Respect that.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that's the life of a songwriter. And
yeah.
A lot of people don't recognize that.
Yeah. I think everyone's just like, oh, I'm going to sit down and this first thing is going to be gold.
Right.
Do you think I forget who I was talking about this with, but I'd love to pick your brain on it, where Billy Joel, you think New York Italian.
Yeah.
You got Springsteen. You got the Jersey guy.
Yeah.
I don't feel that as much these days of like a very specific I'm speaking from this and for this enclave.
Yeah, for like these people.
Obviously there's like, the Wu-Tang, like all those kinds of things. But like I haven't,
people don't rep their
they're not repping the neighborhood or the area. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not seeing it enough. Like obviously there's, a Zach Bryan-y, I'm repping the Midwest kind of thing, but that's
country music is always going to be very like I'm
in that thing, but like
my hometown is important to me.
But I just feel like that hasn't come to the surface as much of a geo, where you are located and how that is directly reflected in the music that you make and the way you market yourself.
No, I'm now that you point that out, I guess not necessarily. I think because everyone has to, move to LA or New York now. So like there's like less idea of like hometown pride and they get sort of filtered through whatever.
Yeah, I love like the Noah Kahn album where he definitely like talks about Vermont and he wrote about it while he was in Vermont. But obviously I think he like lives in Nashville now or some shit. But yeah, like because I was having to think about that with like the Billy Joel stuff, and I think we were even I forget who else there was, but like like Creedence Clearwater and shit like that, or people that are very like San Francisco based. Or
I guess you still have some people like like Bon Iver, like repping
Minnesota
or Wisconsin,
right? Or Wisconsin.
Yeah,
but like
but that's not exactly like that's not the same thing as like repping like New York Italian or Jersey.
You know why? It's because I watched Nona's on Netflix a couple weeks ago, and I was just like, I feel like that's not a part of like the artistic DNA. There, like I know there's like some like there's like a young kid, I forget his name. He's like signed to Republic or whatever, but it's like a little, he's like a Jersey Italian kid or something. And I'm like, I haven't seen that kind of thing.
No, everyone's just
in a while
homogenized into the sort of same thing. It's like you don't have.
But like everyone's so like focused on perspective and like you being a one of one and not getting lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
Isn't that a big part of your selling point though?
I would say so, yeah.
If you have it, you know, like obviously, like to me, like J. Cole is obviously I grew up in North Carolina, so he reps
important.
that, and it's very like
Well, I think it's still important,
but like I haven't seen it in a while.
I think in hip hop it's still important.
Yeah, I think hip hop maybe. Yeah, I guess I'm thinking more so like from a pop lens.
Yeah, from a pop lens, no, because everyone gets homogenized into the same thing, and it's all about just like fitting into whatever mold we can easily contextualize someone into, and I it's Benson Boone's like
I don't think he's necessarily from an area he's like repping.
Is he from Utah or I don't know.
He's somewhere in that part of the country, I think.
Yeah,
but like, like you pull like the
I guess the closest thing would be like K-pop, where they're like
but even they're not necessarily
they're all
from
actually
Korea.
they're all from other places.
Yeah, so it's it's one of those things where I would be interested to see if there's like a next generation kind of pop act that's very,
but you don't have that anymore. It's like not that they were pop, but like you had like the Strokes who were like New York, like those guys were representing.
Yeah, the meet me in the bathroom kind of folks.
Yeah.
There was but that was a like thing.
That was
obviously that was more of a movement.
Yeah, that was more than just. Who was the last big artist to be? I guess you could sort of say Imagine Dragons. I feel like they still like
the Vegas of
it all. Yeah, is very important. Like, is part of their story.
Yeah.
To some extent.
Yeah, but that's like 13 years ago now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they've been around for a minute. Yeah.
Shit, we're not young, guys. wild.
Just keep reminding me of that.
Yeah.
Every day.
We're gonna spin it on that.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna talk about mortality next.
Yeah.
Ooh, teenage angst.
Teenage angst. Okay.
It's
think
Billy Joel.
Yeah, would that be amazing?
Uptown Girl.
Oh, God, that song. I grew up during the 90s and probably could have easily picked any number of angsty, I was like, I could.
What kind of angst did we go for here?
I went with Aphex Twin Window Liquor, which once again goes with the like electronic music was very important to me. And This is an angry ass song. Corey, you've heard this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
it's a weird song. I wouldn't say it's necessarily angry. But like this was the stuff I was like listening to, like this and Industrial while my friends were listening to Rage Against the Machine. And I was pretending to listen to Rage Against the Machine. But like,
I had it on mute.
But like this was really what I wanted to listen to. It was like weird electronic and stuff like that.
Was this a daily kind of listen?
No.
Or
no.
I'm just mad. I got to be on the test.
I mean, for a period of time, it was probably a daily listen. But
yeah, this is
it's
a
challenging.
Journey. This is a
it's
journey.
Challenging. Oh yeah, for sure. But if you're, blasting this in your car and you're 16, like
this is how I knew I needed to be on Ritalin. What was your discovery process for this?
For this?
Yeah.
So, Chemical Brothers were my way in. They were and there was I heard Setting Sun in the car of a friend of mine who was like 2 years older than me when it first came out. And that was that moment for me where I was like, what is, I don't understand what this is.
Right. The sea has parted.
And the sea has parted. Like my brain has been scrambled. And so from there, I just went down the rabbit hole. Mm-hmm. And it was tough back then because didn't have internet.
Yeah. Were you just going to like record shops and shit? I was
going to record shops. Luckily I went on a school trip to London when I was like 16 or something.
Okay.
And bought a ton of records and like went out and like was like just give me everything. And then I started buying like magazines. There was like one shop where you could buy like import magazines, and so there were things like Mix Mag and DJ and stuff like that.
Right.
And you'd start reading those. Based. Yeah, exactly. It was all just like
mine was Nick Magazine.
Was which?
Nick Magazine. More Nick Magazine, please.
But yeah, so I was just anywhere I could find it, and then going to raves, and it was back then you'd go see these guys play at 4 a.m. in some dark warehouse, and like I said, I was maybe the only one not on drugs because I was just watching the performance.
You're just
like
there. You're studying them.
Such an idiot. Yeah.
Taking mental notes.
I really shouldn't. I really messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have been a better druggie.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it was definitely it was harder to do back in the day.
Because now it's just too easy.
Well, now it's just all fed to you anyway. Yeah.
But it's also like the Chat GPT thing, though, where it's like they're only feeding your shit that you like. Yeah. And then they just keep it.
Well, they all they want to do is just keep you on the wheel.
Put me in the trance.
Yeah. Whatever they can do to keep you clicking, keep you making them money.
I really, do you have any method in terms of like today and how you try to find and discover new shit?
I do. It's boring though. It's like now it's tough because you got to wade through so much more. Back then, it's like the gatekeeping sort of meant that by the time the music got to you, it had already passed so many levels of that it was going to be, the cream was always going to rise to the top.
The filtration system was getting the sediment out.
Whether or not you like this is obviously a very challenging thing to listen to.
No, but listen, it's not something I'm going to listen for leisure, but I can also understand.
But it's still, it has its place, and it was like, and so nowadays, I don't know, the way I like do it anyway is it's all internet. There are
like blog subreddits.
I missed the Blogspot era because that was great. The like Blogspot
was and all that.
Yeah, exactly. And the Hype Machine era, because that at least was slowly like filtering things to you. Now there's a lot of record pools for DJs, so I'll like find new stuff that way. I don't have a paid Spotify account because fuck that shit.
We totally don't either.
I totally don't have 3.
Yeah, but I will go on Spotify and look at what's, all the new release stuff and everything like that.
Right.
And then it's trying to like keep up with people and tastemakers and stuff. I know this is very.
I'm in a trance,
just gets heavier and heavier. Yeah.
Fuck yes.
How do you find new music? Because you're constantly having to find.
I don't know, because like what our job entails is so different. We're like we're not at the start of the assembly. We're not at the start of the assembly line.
And things are being brought to you too, with the hope of
things that are early are brought to us. I guess there's a difference, right, between your personal and your professional.
Yeah.
I would say from a professional standpoint, I go meet managers, I meet A&Rs. I'll go to some Spotify playlists that I know have label stuff behind it, like Fresh Finds, Pollen, internet shit, whatever that is.
Yeah.
I'll do that kind of research. I'll look on the New Music Friday and be like, that's a terrible name. Next. I'll do all that kind of stuff. I think the problem is that I think if I focus too much on discovery, you get lost in it.
Yeah,
and then you're not doing what you get paid to do, which is to like actually set things up.
Yeah.
Then you're just kind of like some kid doom scrolling to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to I really do it based off of just word of mouth in a lot of ways.
Okay.
And people that I trust their taste, they'll bring stuff to us here and there. And, because you still need like the labels are like, I don't want to say we badmouth them by any means because we don't. But like, I think it's just a different world we live in than back in the day. And I think you still need a label though.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think I'm not going to be the person who necessarily is going to find things
before the
super obscure. I mean, I do it a little bit for like Ilya wants to find some young artists, for example. And then I'm like, all right, I'm going to find a couple things that if you want to do this and invest your time, great. But I'm not doing that for like 2 hours a day.
Yeah, you're not going to.
I'm only if someone's asking for me to find that.
Well, I think you made a good point of that there is a difference. Both of us are looking at music both for professional and then also for personal. And those are two entirely different worlds.
Personal, I do playlists that are user made. I don't do any of the Spotify ones.
Yeah.
So usually there's like an emoji in the title kind of thing. And, if I'm cooking Italian food on a Sunday, I'm going to do Sunday gravy, fucking mood kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, I honestly, like we talk, like a lot of things are dictated around food for us. So usually when I'm listening for things for enjoyment is when I'm cooking.
Yeah.
And I listen to podcasts when I'm in the car, and usually it's sports because I like sports and I don't have to think about stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think for personal, it's really when I'm cooking, and that's it really, honestly.
Yeah.
Or doing stuff around the house. Because I think if you're too in it, then you don't enjoy it.
It becomes work, and that is.
And I don't want it to be work.
And that is a lot of it, where you're like, I have to find new stuff for work, and so the things that like I actually want to listen to, I don't want that to be the chore as well. So you just sort of have to let it happen naturally a little bit.
Yeah, you have to be your own drawing the line in the sand. I think is what it comes down to.
But I bring back gatekeeping. Bring back
payola.
Well, no, but I just want to bring back.
It back.
I want people whose opinions I trust.
But
matter.
I don't. But we're not. Everything's decentralized now.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Everyone's got an opinion, and
not everyone's opinion is valid. That's the thing. Experts exist for a reason and spend a lot of time becoming experts.
Yeah, I mean, I think that just goes down to like. it's just a numbers game at this point, where now everyone can have a fucking profile where you don't know your real name.
Yeah.
You can go on, you can plug stuff, you can hate stuff, you can do everything between the sun. And I think the reality too is now we're uploading how many hundreds of thousands of songs a day?
Much.
And it talks about technology. Now you can write something in your dorm room or wherever you are with a few $100. It can be a piece of crap laptop, and you can still have a GarageBand or whatever equivalent, and you can make something. Yeah. And you don't even have to play anything.
And you can have it online within a day.
Yeah.
And there's something great about that, because obviously that democratization.
I think the problem with that though is that you haven't done your 10,000 hours.
Well, I agree. That's the problem, is you need to, make shitty music in your bedroom.
You need to get the bad ideas out.
Yeah, that no one hears.
1,000%.
And that's what I mean when I say also no opinions are valid. Obviously, everyone's opinion is valid, but
are they?
your opinion is not necessarily valid to share with everyone as an expert. Yeah, and in the same way, your music,
the filtration system needs to.
Well, someday, is going to be valid. You've got to earn the right to have it.
Right now, it fucking sucks.
Right now, it sucks, and no one should hear it.
Yeah.
Keep making it in your bedroom, though, and one day it's not going to suck, and then everyone should hear it.
I think the thing is, like, I look at a lot of the young things. And listen, the way you build an audience is by doing covers, and you show that you have a talent and your ability to maybe flip it, or just show that you have tone, that you have some type of gravitas around you. And then post those things. You totally should. But I think, like you're saying, I need to workshop behind the scenes,
everything
not in front of the camera.
Everything you make shouldn't be out there.
Because that's the whole thing too. Like I'm sure you probably talked about this with like the Maroon guys, where it's like you had that first album.
Yeah.
Okay, you've had years to perfect this album.
Yeah.
That album comes out. Now I have 18 months or whatever. Now you have to be able to follow up the thing that's been, you've had time to marinate.
And the tale as old as time with every artist.
And I think that's the thing too, is where a lot of these artists, even when they get signed, they have no idea who they are. And I think as long as labels have patience in letting them find that, then that's great. It's easier said than done, because obviously a lot of these things happen now where you turn into these bidding wars, and it's like, well, I just dropped over $1 million on you.
I expect you.
I need an ROI, return of investment. And if we don't, like it's a green and red game, and I think that's a hard part. So artist development,
it doesn't exist like it used to, where it's like
album 3 was when people wanted to see you actually spread your wings. If you look at like Springsteen, you look at Petty, like a lot of these
people played, played it safe, or just were not even that good.
Yeah.
But they were given time.
And I think and also that people were signing less.
Yeah. Which once again, like we were talking about, there was less to wade through. So therefore, it's just the number of artists that wouldn't be around today if they had come up today, simply because they wouldn't have been given enough time to develop.
Yeah,
it's like the Seinfeld thing. Like Seinfeld would have never been a TV show today because it would have gotten canceled after its first season.
Yeah, but look at a lot of. We always talk about this. Like a lot of the artists that have worked have been dropped before.
Yeah, no, that is true. Well, like Chappell Roan's a perfect example, where it's like she's been around for a while, and she had a very rough road, and then finally.
Yeah, and then it clicked. And then but like I think that's the thing.
And now everyone's going back to her old stuff, where it's like Pink Pony Club is suddenly like a huge hit, even though she wrote that, however many years ago.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing too, though, where like it is in hindsight's 2020, but like I think you gotta have patience.
Yeah,
and I think an artist's career in today's world, even though we're in a fast food, society to a certain extent, it's gonna take 5 to 7 years minimum.
Yeah. Absolutely.
A lot of these kids get signed when they're like 15.
And they're expected to just deliver the biggest thing ever.
Yeah. And it's like, guys, Britney Spears was 16. Okay, guys, it's a completely different world.
It's a different world. And it's also just, and there are going to be outliers. There's going to be the princes of the world who just were literally born fully formed with an idea of who they are and what they need to do and how they can create.
But it also makes me wonder too, of like, because we talk about this all the time, probably talk about this pod, but like the idea is like a lot of creatives are not they're very insular human beings.
Yeah.
They're kind of like you're saying, like, I want to be in the shadow and let the music speak for itself, where now you have to be at the forefront. You have to be the person.
You got to be everything.
You got to be selling the shake weight. You got to be selling the fucking, the sponge. You have to be doing all that while also creating something great.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it's hard to have that intersection, where like, I think there are some artists that are incredible marketers that are very okay talents.
Yeah.
But from a capitalistic society that we live in, you almost need the marketing person brain first, and then hopefully you surround them with the right talent,
and maybe they'll grow. Maybe
could you see Prince or Jimmy doing fucking TikToks?
No, exactly. That's the thing. It's like,
what?
There's a lot of it's the marketing side of it is now more important than the.
Maybe they would make it their own and show talent, maybe, but
also what you hope, I guess, is that maybe their talent will grow and they will refine it and become.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a little bit of the sky is falling kind of sentiment, because obviously you grow with the technology and stuff. But I do think there are a lot of artists who there's probably thousands of great songs that we're never going to hear because those people don't know how to market get into the algorithm.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry for anyone who's going through that right now. I see it on this podcast where you're like, oh, I don't know how to get more followers other than like we just put out more shit and we just be consistent.
Yeah.
And that's all you can do. But like some of these people are like, they're fucking savants when it comes to this shit. They know what to do.
They know how to play the whole game and how to work the algorithm and how to make it. Yeah. And it's
at 10:52 a.m.
boggles my mind because I don't. It's completely foreign to me.
Totally.
But yeah, and they're the ones who are going to succeed, whereas the person who might actually have the talent might not. But going back to the technology, I do love the fact that because the technology has become so simple and the barrier of entry is so much lower, the chance for that person to be heard is so much greater. Because back in the day, they might not have ever even had a chance to record a song or do anything because they simply had no access.
Yeah.
Now they do, and now there's a chance that might.
I think that's the thing, though. Having the ability is great.
Yeah.
But also honing in on the execution. You have to have both sides of it.
Yes, everyone's expected to be.
We don't throw the macaroni at the wall.
It's that doesn't exist anymore. It's now everyone's expected to be fully formed and have both sides of the equation if they're going to be successful. You've got to...
Yeah, it's a tall order, and that's why artists should have more rights for their own masters and all that stuff.
Amen. Well, they're expected to do all the work now.
Give me all that work first.
Oh, man.
Love. Is this...
This isn't necessarily tied to anyone. This was sort of just the era where...
It's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor. And it's also an excuse for me to play one of my favorite artists of all time. And this was also like from the era of when I first, discovered girls.
Who do we got?
Prince, Diamonds and Pearls.
Fuck yeah. What a natural segue. What album is this off of?
This is off of the New Power Generation.
Diamonds and Pearls.
Diamonds and Pearls was the album, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This was early 90s Prince. A lot of people, I think, don't necessarily think this was his best era.
Isn't it kind of...
But
listen, every artist has this. But you ever like go to an artist and you'll listen to the few hits and you're like, I'm going to go to a random album and go check out a song. And you're like, how the fuck did you write that shit? And then wrote something else, It's so wild.
Especially with Prince, like when you go down his catalog,
there's a lot of duds in there.
It's so extensive too.
There is a lot of everything in there.
Yeah.
I'm a huge,
he's
probably
incredible.
my number one.
Incredible.
And I have a lot of I've just over the years collected people share stuff. So I've got demos of his that somehow made it out into the world.
Sick.
And some of those demos, you're like, yeah, I see why this one didn't make it.
Right.
But then there's others where you're like, holy shit, this was just you singing like his demo for Kiss.
Oh, wow.
And it's him playing it on acoustic guitar like it's a country song. because he had originally written it as a country song for one of his acts that he was developing.
Okay.
And you're just like, fuck. Like, you just sat down and wrote this.
Yeah.
Like, and then you heard how to flip it. But yes, there's also a lot of stuff where you're like...
It's so... Huh. The dichotomy.
But once again, it shows that, like, even the geniuses...
Need real A&R.
There's going to be... Yeah. Well, that's...
I don't think he had that.
But I don't think he did. I'm a... You need a team behind you. I don't care who you are. You need a team behind you that you trust and that are good at their jobs and you trust to do their jobs.
Will tell you like it is.
Exactly. Who will be like, hey, that might not have been the best idea.
Listen, no one batted 1,000 and made it to Cooperstown.
No, exactly.
You know, like if you're at 50% as an artist,
you're doing really
well.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, what was the last perfect album for you, for example? You know?
Ooh. Those happen very few and far between. And I'm often looking, that's the thing I'm looking for. That's the high that I want.
Off the top of my head, Golden Hour. Casey Musgraves, I think that might be a perfect album.
Oh, that's a perfect album.
That's a good call.
That is
definitely a good call.
Incredible fucking album.
It's really good.
There you go, Corey.
There you go.
Your boy.
That's a good one.
See, I'm here for a reason.
7 years old.
That's also, by the way, not that I'd have to pick one song, but that's a good one for the wheel, is do perfect album and like that would be. Yeah.
That's a good segue pod. Because whoever comes on is like, all right, tell me why this is a perfect album, bitch.
Perfect album, though. Those are, I mean, there's few and, But I also think that to some extent there's a subjective aspect to it where you're
of course. Yeah.
You know, because it also, like, so many things, like for me, like The Strokes, like that record was there, like, Is This It is perfect.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking great.
Like, I listened to that from the top down.
You're like, I have to think about this now for the rest of the weekend.
I'm going to. I'm going to have to, like,
damn you.
I hope we get to that.
Yeah. It's hard though. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I can't. I mean, the Casey one's a great.
Casey's
shout.
a really good call. That's
Rumors. I mean,
75.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's an oldie but a goodie. I mean, I think that's
the
pretty
fact
perfect.
that, like, I mean, Prince, you know, like the fact that that Thriller came out in the same year.
Oh wow.
As Purple Rain.
Yeah.
Like, or within like months of each other. Like, those are two perfect albums.
Remember?
I'm trying to think of like a modern, like a really recent,
like super recent.
You know, in like the past, like, when did Golden Hour come out?
18, I think.
18.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say
like
post-pandemic, recent. I think that'd be a really hard call.
Yeah.
I like
a lot of garbage.
I like the Stick Season album a lot.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's pretty good.
Thanks, Corey. It's pretty good.
That album is amazing.
Yeah, that one. It's
better
okay.
than pretty good.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
But like, it's just so obviously it's all very subjective.
Yeah,
but I mean, to me, it's always what's something that you're gonna be like, okay, that is.
There's definitely some records.
No ski-ups.
Yeah, and there are definitely some, like, I wouldn't call them perfect records, but there are definitely some albums like recently that I listened to all the way through that I really enjoy. Like Delwater Gap.
Yeah.
Like one of his, I can't remember which one of the two records that I think he has two out, and I will like listen to that.
I love the Role Model. I will say is up there for me. Though we're not in Kansas anymore. One. Clearly,
you're really
my folky whiteness.
I was about to say you're really having a
I like the Kendrick album a lot.
Kendrick, I think that's a good example.
That's an album that I would say is like I think there's no skips, but I have to be in a very specific mood for that.
I was about to say,
you know?
My God, is that a good record? It is so perfectly done. Everything about it was so well thought out, but I don't know if I would listen to it all the time. But like I said, that's where the subjective part comes in. I have to be in a certain like state
I'm
of
such
mind.
a like similar like I'm such a soft rocky kind of
Yeah,
person.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
something's it's got to be gentle for me to listen to it
Yeah.
a bunch because if it's got a lot of energy, like I mean, anyone who knows me, I'm not a high energy guy for the most part. So like it's got to be a little
You
more
say, yeah.
subdued.
No,
you
I
know?
get that. But yeah, that Kendrick record is incredible.
Yeah, it's so good. How are we at on time in songs, Corey?
Time we're at
how long have I been just
like an hour
talking
40
at you?
right now.
Damn, hour 40.
And we've done 9 songs, so we're about to be at 10.
All right, we'll do one more spin and then we'll go
is that it?
swan.
Oh man,
Yeah,
is that it?
I'm telling
It
you,
goes quick.
We've been talking
I bore
for an
you guys.
hour
I'm so
40.
sorry. I just feel bad. I feel like I've just been talking at you for the past about nothing.
What do you mean? It's been great. It's been so good. I'm gonna try to manipulate the wheel.
What I'm gonna say.
One hit wonder.
One hit wonder. Oh man. There were a lot on, like, I had to, like...
They were all 90s songs.
They were all 90s songs.
This is actually...
but this is a 90s song.
It is a 90s song, yes.
New Radicals, You Get What You Give, which, in my humble opinion, is one of the most perfect pop songs of all time, if it wasn't for the damn bridge.
Let's listen to the bridge when we get there. A bad bridge can really just throw you for a loop.
Yeah, but this is such a good summery pop song, and they didn't mean to. I don't think
this was an out of body experience.
Yeah, he still writes a lot of music. Like he still does a lot of stuff. I don't think I obviously don't know him nor by speaking. Greg Alexander, I think is his name. I believe.
You know, we always fact check at the end.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. I did actually listen, and I saw that. So you can fact check that. I think it's Greg Alexander.
Yeah, okay. Greg Alexander.
Okay. And he still writes a lot of stuff, but just is not. I just, he might not have wanted to be playing the famous game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know why this song? I mean, obviously it's a great song, but was there a thing that like a sync or
I don't know
anything
what
that broke
happened.
this?
I think it just caught on. It was one of those things back in the day, but maybe there was something tied to it. But I was such a great chorus.
Yeah, it's every Hallmark movie ever.
But
great.
yeah, I don't know what it was tied to.
Okay.
I'd be curious to see if there was anything to it.
Is he British?
No.
I always think he's British.
I don't believe
always.
so. I don't think so.
I don't know why I think he's British, but I feel like there's like a draw to him.
I don't think so. Yeah, he wrote like a lot of the music for that Keira Knightley movie, Begin Again.
Beginning.
It was Keira Knightley and who was the male? It was like a
more of an atonement guy.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, the one with Adam?
Yeah, Adam is in it. Yeah,
all the stars or whatever.
Yeah. Lost Stars.
Lost. Yeah.
Yeah,
with Mark Ruffalo.
That's who it is. Mark. Yes.
Yeah. I remember that movie. I was like, when did that movie come out? And it was like 12 years ago. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? Time is a construct.
Dude, everything time doesn't matter anymore.
What is this?
Old. Yeah. Wasn't that yesterday? No, it was 20 years ago.
I like that movie. I forget what was it like? She was the songwriter, and then he like ripped one of the songs.
Yeah,
he was like, I wrote this,
something like that. Yeah,
and then Mark Ruffalo was her manager.
A&R label, something along those lines.
And she was trying to be an artist too, or he like saw the artist potential in her.
Yeah. He believed in her. Yeah,
that was a good movie. I mean, I saw it once. I enjoyed it.
I think I've seen it exactly once as well.
Do you have a favorite music-centric movie?
Favorite music-centric movie?
It doesn't have to be a biopic. It could be That Thing You Do for all we care.
That is a great movie. And that isn't like
Mailbox is like
Rain.
K-pop Demon Hunters is my fucking shit.
That isn't like. Well, that's the thing is like I feel like music plays such an important role in a lot of like movies. Once again, going back to like Tarantino, like any Tarantino film, or like just like Pulp Fiction. Like that is perfectly music supervised from top to bottom. Like all the music in that, like
yeah, Sam.
Big Lebowski. Big Lebowski is a big one, like musically.
Great. Sam had a good story about taking his grandma to Pulp Fiction.
I can see that. I can see Sam doing that, and then just being like, "Eh."
What do you mean? This is a disturbing grandma.
Yeah, I'm sure she had notes. Have you talked to Sam?
Yeah. We texted him the other day.
Yeah.
He's like, Jess is keeping that AC on lock in the house. I gotta go.
He's surviving his first summer in Nashville.
Yeah, the tail end. It might be hotter here right now, honestly.
It's fucking hot here right now.
It's pretty damn hot.
Uncomfortable.
No, I got lunch with Sam a couple weeks ago before he bounced.
He finally, yeah.
He had some good Chat GPT songs for me that he was playing.
Oh God.
You should talk to him about Chat GPT. It's incredible.
He's big into it, right? He's like fully on board.
I don't know. Do you watch South Park at all?
You know what? I haven't watched any of this season, even though I know it's like
yeah. So like the episode last night was like Randy's very about Chat GPT and all facets of life, and I was like, this is Sam, because the Chat GPT was kind of acting as a therapist.
I have never used Chat GPT once.
I have a little bit. I don't. It's very sparingly for me.
And I'm like I feel like I'm fairly on top of technology. I have like actively like not used it, and I'm proud of that.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have to, I don't. I think like I know like Ilya uses it for like workout regimens and stuff like that. I think there are certain like everyday life applications that could be really good. I just think if you're using it as a shortcut, I think you have to use it as an additive thing versus I'm here to cut corners.
Yes, exactly.
But
like all technology, really.
Yes.
Wait, I got to look up this article now.
From TMZ.com.
Man who asked ChatGPT about cutting out salt from his diet was hospitalized with hallucinations.
Going back to the ChatGPT hallucination.
But like, dude, who the fuck goes to ChatGPT for medical advice?
Have you met most of the
dietary advice sends man to hospital with dangerous chemical poisoning. Like that's because people are doing it. Because people are stupid.
It's population control.
People are yeah, it's Darwinism at work in real time.
There's a lot of dumb people, guys. Let's just call it what it is.
Like the fact, I feel like a lot of people. We've all Googled a WebMD thing, like, am I going to die from this? And 9 times out of 10, it tells you are.
Yeah,
it's a pretty simple step for someone to go from that to, asking ChatGPT whether they.
Yeah, there's a fine line.
Everyone is skirting that line a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, ChatGPT.
But yeah, the ChatGPT music. I have a couple friends, very talented like songwriters, who are like obsessed with the like AI writing music kind of thing, and some of the stuff is really cool. Like the being able to like have something have your demo sung by.
I get that.
Whatever. That's, cool. That's great.
Yeah. That's not changing the actual making.
That's not like
it.
You wrote the song and you're just getting someone to sing it that perhaps can sing it better than you can, which might give your song a better chance of making it.
Getting
right.
cut.
Yeah,
exactly.
And that's like, I think that's awesome. Obviously, there's a lot of like legal gray area of who owns the sound of their voice and like, if I'm going in there,
it's people. I mean, from what I've seen, is people are pitching it to that artist specifically.
Yeah. But I'm saying the fact that you can do that without the artist's consent, like, do you own, your likeness? Like,
yeah, but if you're not profiting off of
it, then it's fine.
Yeah. Hey, if anyone wants to use our voices, fucking go for it.
Well, of course, no one cares about my voice, but like, it's sort of an interesting legal idea as far as.
I think as long as you're not getting compensated off of that person or whatever, obviously.
And I just think it's. With the voice thing, it's sort of a little bit like people are all talking about celebrity likeness and whether or not, like, now there can be the deep fake videos of everything.
Just believe everything. I just
you just believe
assume
everything
it's all fake.
Oh, okay.
I just assume it's all fake.
You're like, I just believe everything I see on the internet, and as long as I just believe it's all true, then
nothing bad can happen.
Yeah, exactly. then we're fine.
What's that asteroid? All right, let's
bring it on.
I
am all for it.
Bring it, baby.
Just bring on the asteroid, giant asteroid right now. Like,
nothing to worry about, folks.
I'll take it.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Swan song.
Okay, swan song.
Set the scene, good sir.
Set the scene. It's both. We're ending the podcast. I also like to think swan song is the end of.
Yeah.
It's. So I went with Eric Satie, Gymnopédie 1, which I just think is a beautiful piece of music.
I love how you can actually pronounce that.
I don't know. I'm not saying I pronounced it right.
Gymnopédie.
But I just think it's one of my like favorite pieces of music.
What time period are we looking at here?
This is the early 20th century in Paris. So we're talking like the I want to don't quote me on this, 1910, 1920s. Maybe a little bit earlier.
We'll do some research.
Yeah, you're gonna have to fact check this on.
I feel like I just want to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, no, this
an espresso.
This was like.
Is this like you like falling back into the abyss? Like this feels
this
very...
is 100% me falling back into the abyss. This is me letting the sweet darkness,
the primordial ooze,
finally take me. Yes,
the eyes. This feels like a Gary Jules' Mad World.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
You know, this was 1888.
1888. Okay, yeah. So I was a little bit off.
Oh, good year. Good year.
Yeah.
Did you listen to this a lot growing up, or what's
no?
The
I honestly don't know where I first found it. I listened to actually a fair amount of. I guess you could call this classical in a certain way. What does that mean?
If 90s is classic, these days this is ultra classic.
And I really like the sort of the more modern, like 19th and 20th century composers of like classical music.
This is more digestible than most of the older shit that we're forced to.
And it's also more digestible than some of the later stuff, like the late 20th century classical stuff that is very sort of avant-garde and kind of. Like
is that more being weird to be weird though?
Not necessarily. It's being. I think it's a lot of like people being experimental to see how far they can go. But like this still has melody. This still has like it's something,
you could write a fucking pop song.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like I think it's a beautiful just piece of music, and it's still approachable.
This would be good Baby Einstein music for Wyatt.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is going on the
whole
Baby Einstein
all
playlist.
3 parts of this are fantastic. I highly recommend it. They're great.
And this is one of 3.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
I like this one. It's I like the first one the most. But yeah, no, like later 20th century composers got all, very obtuse.
Why is that?
I think
Napster.
Well, in the same way we were talking about earlier, where it was like it's people trying to push the boundaries, and
I gotta stand out. I can't.
Someone's got to do something different, because that's I studied a lot of like this is what I got into in college.
I feel like Nina Simone
me.
would sing over this.
Yeah, it fits perfectly. Yeah.
You studied this stuff in college?
Well, I did electroacoustic composition. So it was all like 20th century, like, John Cage, Steve Reich.
The Mortal Kombat guy?
Not too far off. Yeah.
Inspired by.
Yeah, inspired by. Yeah, so that was like the stuff that I like, like weird modernist, like early computer composition, things like that.
That's cool.
Yeah. And
that was a lovely song.
Isn't that a great way to end it? Isn't that like...
I feel like that's like the end of like a Secession episode or something, like just very peaceful. You're like drifting beautiful. Down the Delta.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Going off to that great beyond, letting that sweet, sweet darkness take you. Yeah.
That calm and emotional.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that probably is like, if I had to guess what it's like going in that kind of on your own terms, I feel like that's probably pretty close to what it would be.
And I will say this as a DJ, everyone just remembers the last song you played. So as long as the last one is good, as long as you go off on a high note.
Yep. Man, that was beautiful. I'm
glad
you're
liked
the first one who's I think done anything pre 1900s.
Oh wow! All right.
So
glad to take that.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
we'll go even further.
Yeah.
Next
now
time.
We're gonna go. Yeah.
Wait till we get video, guys. Mailbox is coming back. No, I love that.
It's a beautiful piece of music.
It made me a little sleepy, but in a good way.
No, but
it's Friday.
It's a great, exactly. You're gonna go into your weekend calm, chill. You're gonna drive home.
I'm gonna sear those scallops. A quick cook time.
Ooh, is that what you're cooking tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Went to the fishmonger this morning.
Oh, smart. You got it out of the way early.
Went to the farmers market.
That's very smart. I got to figure out what I'm doing tonight. Liz is going to see Anne Juliet again.
Oh, wow.
She already had tickets.
Okay.
And then we went last week for the opening, and she's like, I'm going to keep the tickets to this one.
That was so fun.
It's great.
That was really fun.
It was really great. It was my first time seeing it.
Same.
Oh, okay.
I saw it once before.
Do you see it in London?
Yeah, rub it in.
New York.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow, you're cool. Whatever.
Yeah.
No, yeah, so I wasn't entirely sure what to expect, and that was awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was the first time I was at the Amundsen.
Really?
I didn't even know that
never
existed.
been there before.
Oh, yeah. I went there as a kid, but it's been years. I definitely haven't.
It's a beautiful outdoor
area.
Yeah,
the whole thing is just.
You would
lovely.
Never know that there's so much dodgy shit.
I was about to say you never know that there is just like everything around it is just because Liz, she has season tickets to go to show, like she goes to like a lot of musicals with a group of friends.
Okay.
And she's like, we're like going down there to park, and she's like, yeah, you don't want to park over there. You don't want to park over there. She's like, so and so will park over there, but they're crazy because like walking through, and it's just like everything around that. It is just like a little island that is otherwise surrounded. Austin. Yeah,
it is the Austin of downtown LA is Amundsen.
There's a lot of little Austins in downtown LA.
Austin. Yeah, it's where all the fucking good food is.
It is nowadays. You've got like Chinatown, and then you've got. Little Tokyo has some great stuff. The Arts District.
Like when we went
stuff.
From the Broad to go to Bavel,
Oh yeah,
you're going through some stuff.
You're going through a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the duck hummus is worth it.
Oh, it's worth the trip. Absolutely.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Safi's is still my favorite.
Is it? Okay.
I like Safi's more than Bavel.
I think Safi's is very hit or miss. I think because I've had some incredible meals there, and then I've had some other ones where I'm like,
like the full meal being bad, or just certain dishes.
Certain dishes. Yeah. Plus, when we went with Robbie,
and Bavella is like, I feel like
I've never been. I've never had an issue.
I haven't had a bad meal at Safi's.
Safi's, they wouldn't give us extra rice.
Oh no.
And Robbie,
Robbie
we were there with Robbie.
Robbie must have just lost
Robbie
it.
First came from Beverly Hills. He's like, I feel like I'm driving to fucking Big Bear. And then he's like, "Can we get more rice for the?" I forget whatever the dish was, which needed. It was like a bowl of rice.
Yeah, they give you like a tiny little
for
amount.
4 people.
Yeah.
And
they were like, no.
and they were like, we'll pay. I was like, we'll pay more for it. And then she was like, I have to go like run it by my boss, kind of thing. It was like, you had to run it through upper management for basmati rice.
Really?
Yeah. So.
So they got that gave them a.
But I mean, the lobster skewer, I think that's one of the best things there.
The tagine,
that's the thing that we didn't have enough rice for.
Oh, really? Yeah. I think it's delicious though, but I get that maybe there was not enough rice. I think their shawarma is amazing,
or maybe it was the shawarma. No, I think you're right. It was shawarma.
The challah that they serve with the hummus, is so good.
Listen, it's a lot of.
The spot prawns at Bavel.
Oh, the spot prawns. Yeah,
those are incredible.
My favorite thing I've ever eaten in my life.
They got a new dates with was it merguez sausage in it now at Bavel?
I haven't been to Bavel in a minute, so I need to go back.
They got a couple new items.
Dates
we went there before
with merguez.
We went there before the Anne Juliet last week, so it's
nice.
Oh man, you've got to go Cannonball in South Pass, which is
that's a trip.
Quite a hike.
Okay,
just opened. They have this. It's clams, chorizo, and like this
is that Portuguese
pasta, and it's fucking amazing. And then they also have this it's a celery and date salad. Sounds weird. It's so good.
Yeah,
it's like one of my favorite bites. Yeah. Anyway,
that sounds lovely.
But you got to go to South
Celery,
Pasadena.
very slow. It's okay. Chloe's got family out there.
Okay, so it's like you pack for the weekend.
Listen, I've gone to the Athenaeum on a weekday.
Oh wow,
I have shown up for this family.
You really have.
This is so much fun.
Seriously, thank you for having me. I really thank you for
making this a fun Friday afternoon.
Come talk about random songs.
It's so much fun. We love doing this, and then we're gonna We got some good sound bites out of this too.
I hope so. I hope it wasn't a complete.
We're at 142
like,
minutes. I think this is the longest one.
Oh, really?
I think so.
I'm sorry. That means I've just been talking endlessly.
That's okay. We edit.
Please
It's
make
fine.
me sound like I'm not just a bumbling idiot.
No, this is super
has been
fun.
so good.
It's really good. Is there anything? Are you playing any shows anywhere in the next few months?
There's nothing you want me to plug. No one cares about me. I
What
want
do
to
you
plug you
mean?
guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to the Songspin podcast.
Exactly. And then we're going to tag you in so much shit, and then you're going to repost it like a good friend.
Oh, I haven't been on social media in so long, but I will for you guys.
Just do it for that.
I
Just text your friends.
I don't post. I never go on Instagram.
Trust me,
that's why I didn't know that you had the baby until much later.
Oh.
That's why I texted you like weeks later because I never go on social media. Then I was like, oh shit.
Shit, why I just graduated high school.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm so bad with all that. Speaking of not being good at marketing.
Not a bad thing though.
Yeah, honestly.
No, you know what? It's maybe it was something to wear with pride, but now it just means that you're just not going to get work and do stuff. Because like you said, it's like everyone has to.
You got to play the game.
Everyone has to be their own marketer. Whatever you're doing, unless I feel like even if you're an accountant, you've got to be able to market yourself now. It doesn't matter. It's just like
the law offices of James Sokoloff.
That's what I'm saying. It really is true. Everyone's expected to be their own PR person.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
And I don't have that in me. I don't want to promote anything or self-promote.
We don't have it in ourselves either. We're more forcing it, which I think is.
And I guess it probably is one of those things that it gets easier the more you do it. We've
gotten better at editing.
Yeah.
And I think the video stuff helps. And I mean, listen, I think we're just doing it because we're having fun. Whatever happens with this will happen.
Yeah.
I think our main thing is we just want to have a place where people can listen for a good hour and a half, 3 hours if you're on this episode. And
I'm sorry.
And just let that be it though, No, not at all. Because also the reality is people listen to this when you're running, when you're on your long ass commute.
Oh no, this is the podcasts are what I listen to when I drive and when I work out. Those are
it's just a nice, it's kind of like a separation, and I don't know, we're just enjoying doing this, and a lot of it's just getting to talk with, people that we know and also meet some new folks along the way. And, once we have more money, we'll be able to play the songs during the episodes.
You'll upgrade the wheel.
No, I think this is going to always be the wheel
thing.
What is the because there are other podcasts that play music, especially if they're Spotify. What is the how do you have to handle the licensing?
Yeah.
You have to pay the licensing fees.
Yeah.
So anyone who's playing music on their podcast that
should
isn't,
be.
They're supposed to.
Or they're gonna they're skirting the line
and we're quote unquote professionals, so if
you don't want to
we don't want to be that dumb. We're dumb, but we're not that dumb.
Yeah. That'd be a bad look.
Yeah. So
so that is it. They're just paying the licensing fees.
Yeah, or they're not. But I think that's the thing too, where the podcasts are a little bit of a gray area right now in terms of sync fees and all that. So listen, we played 11 songs. Getting clearance from all the writers on that shit
would have been,
or the estates, and then also paying the pub and the master side, this we would have a half episode before we'd be broke.
Yeah.
So I think that's the kind of thing we're trying to plug to is, check out the playlists before you listen if you want. Some people I listen to movie podcasts and I don't know the movies and I'm just engaged by the conversation.
Entertaining to hear them talk about but then maybe you're also I'm gonna go check out that movie now, and it opens you.
Exactly. So I think this is something we're trying to just make it where obviously music is at the heart of this, but if you just want to listen to us shoot the shit and hear some good stories, hopefully, then that works too. But hopefully this is also a discovery tool.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's kind of what we're going for.
Well, hopefully, at least one of my songs wasn't complete.
No.
I'm trying to think of what we missed some stuff. There's some
the diss track that's
you
Steely
love that?
Dan?
Yeah, Steely Dan.
Who were they dissing?
That is a response to John Lennon "Imagine."
No way.
Yeah, it is
which Steely Dan song?
Only a fool would say that.
Okay. Of course.
That's a good one.
Which is such a, Steely Dan are constantly trolling stuff. They're not,
they were not, nut bags.
Yeah. Becker, rest in peace, and Fagan.
Yeah.
That is specifically as a response to John Lennon.
Fuck your bed and all that.
We've seen that picture of them, of John Lennon and Yoko Ono with like the maid making the bed.
I don't know if I've seen the maid making the bed.
Yeah, there's like of them doing that thing.
Classic.
But yeah, I tried to pick good stuff. Hopefully
you accomplished very well with flying colors, good sir.
I
colors.
I have a John Cage song on here. Had we hit karaoke?
Oh, well, maybe we'll just go to K-Town soon.
Yeah. No, this is my I've never sung karaoke in my life.
Well, there's always a first time for everything.
And the reason that if you listen to the song, you will understand why or how it works. how it works. It would be like the most awkward. Oh, so do you redo the playlist so it's just
yeah, exactly.
Just what was played?
So it goes in order of the episode and just what's played. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the inside baseball portion.
No,
yeah,
everyone. Exactly. I want to know how the sausage is made.
Yeah.
I like
put it in the
this.
dates. This
is good.
Thank you so much for everything, Mailbox.
Dude, seriously, thank you for having me.
This was really fun.
I'm glad I got to hang out with you guys.
I know, and I'm ready for our San Fernando Valley Chinese food run.
Yeah, we're gonna go do that once we're back from your European vacation.
We'll wear some like Halloween costumes while we go get some lo mein. It'll be great.
Oh man, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Corey, you gotta take a break and come out and do that too.
Absolutely. Like, are we talking about like Szechuan and the San Fernando Valley?
Oh yeah, full on.
Okay.
Yeah,
October, baby.
Yeah.
We should do like a tour, like hit like 3 places.
Dude, we could. Yeah. There's one street that we could literally just walk down, and like, there's like 10 places.
We love convenience.
Hit. Yeah,
love that. I feel like that was Jonathan Gold's like bread and butter.
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Szechuan and the
that, and when he did the walk, or when he did like the Olympic crawl.
Yeah,
when he was just hitting every single restaurant on Olympic.
Yeah,
like R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. Indeed.
One of the best.
See, we need people like that. Whether in music, in film, and TV, and food, and
curious
whatever.
People that want to spread the gospel.
Curious people who want to spread the gospel, who have good taste and have refined that taste, and have a clever, unique way of.
And they're not foofy fucks either.
Well, that's the thing is like he did a great job of spreading the word without making it.
It's attainable.
Yeah.
You know,
and not pretentious.
Yeah. There was nothing pretentious about it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'm ready for our food podcast, guys.
Oh, yes. Anytime you guys want to do that, I will talk about food more.
Liz will have to be here.
You talk about word salad. I will talk all day.
Sponsored by Infatuation.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, that's the pod for this week, guys. Appreciate you. Mailbox, your pleasure. Talk to you soon, guys. Later. Bye.
Bye-bye. Mr. Donovan.
Yes, Mr. Bice.
What time is it? What time do we have?
Well, it's 4:50, but it's also time for bullshit. So
that's what I was going for.
That's what we're aiming for, and that's what we're gonna do. We're not tired. We got 10 minutes left in the workday. Fuck the man. Let's
Can't
do
come
this.
soon enough.
Can't come. Yes. No, it's fine. We love this. This is the best. Honestly, this is one of my favorite parts of the whole episode.
Me too. It's the best.
I mean, our interviewers are fine. Our interviewees are fine. But
I like the guests, but this is fun.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, and your Dodgers won.
Yeah, you know what? A win is a win, right?
Yeah, I prefer a loss, but
we're recording this the day after the game 1 NLDS against Milwaukee, and it was the 9th inning was hard to watch, but we got through it.
Why? It was like, dude, can you two just like stop yelling at the TV right now? I'm trying to sleep, guys. It's not cute. But yeah, you guys play in a little bit, so hey, let's see if you
do. Yamamoto is on the hill tonight.
Yamamoto. I don't know, guys.
He's good. I have faith.
He's good. Snell is better. But I digress.
And we have both of them. So
Snell always looks tired.
He does.
He's like
the bags under his eyes.
Yeah, he's like those people who look like they never sleep, me included. Yeah, the perma bags. Yeah, just.
But he gets the job done. I mean, dude, he pitched 8 fabulous innings last night.
Fabulous.
0 no's.
Flawless.
Incredible. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope you guys lose tonight.
Thank you, Patrick.
No worries. I want to see it go the distance. It's gonna be fine. LeBron's out 3 to 4 weeks. This is all shaping up to be a really great LA sports week for me. God bless you. Let's see. What are we going? Fact check time. All right. Devil Wears Prada. We were talking about Stanley Tucci and his wife Felicity Blunt.
Yes.
And the story of them meeting. They met at the premiere of Devil Wears Prada.
Oh, it was the premiere. Okay, so it wasn't on set of the movie.
And then they did not start dating until after they reconnected at Emily Blunt's wedding to John Krasinski a few years later. So
that's adorable. I love that.
That is cute. I mean, there's nothing else to say. I mean, we love, right?
Yeah, and like two amazing couples too.
I don't. Yeah, sure.
I mean, okay.
I don't know. Maybe
I like Stanley Tucci and I like Emily Blunt and John Krasinski.
You're like, I got
sister.
No,
I don't really.
Like,
know.
I got no info on
her.
Felicity.
Yeah.
I got nothing here. We'll find out in real time. They're all just degenerates, actually. No, I'm just kidding. All right, we're gonna move on to that one. Let's see. Train Spotting. We're born Slippy, so we looked into
Sippy. Sippy.
Is it Sippy? No, it's Slippy. No, it's Slippy.
We have to fact check the fact check.
No, it's born Slippy. I said slippery earlier, and that's where I was wrong.
Wait, what did I say? Sippy. Like a sippy cup.
Yeah. Clearly you're in dad mode right now. No, dude, it's born fucking Sippy, dude. Yeah, fucking apple juice. So that song plays in the final scene of the movie when Rent Boy, fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi's character, walks out with the money. And he's like, fuck you guys.
That's a great movie that I need to revisit. I haven't seen it since, like, I don't know, 2005.
Yeah. That was a college watch.
It's very college.
It's very college.
Very coming of age.
Maybe, yeah. It's something all right. And that's how I became an addict. But yeah, that was that one, which is always, I mean, wasn't there Train Spotting 2?
I think there was. I don't think it hit the same as the first one, but that sounds right.
It's like, who would want that? Yeah, it came out in 2017. There you go. I don't know how well it did, so maybe nobody wanted it. Let's see. Yeah, 18 mil, 42 box office. You know, enough people wanted it to justify getting made.
They made money.
And you know what? We're glad it got made because I'm tired of fucking superhero movies. But you saw One Battle After Another, and you liked that.
It was so good.
Okay.
I can't recommend it enough. Yeah.
All right. I think the thing that's nice about that is we're gonna go in blind. Like I have no idea what that movie's about.
Oh, really? Okay, I won't tell you anything.
Isn't it like revolutionary shit?
Yeah.
Ish?
Yeah.
Okay. It won't be as weird as The Men Who Stare at Goats, I can guarantee. I bet that's
Was
true.
that Paul Thomas Anderson?
No. That wasn't that like the Coen brothers or something?
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, it was.
Let's stare at fucking goats. All right, first DJ, big name DJ to have a Las Vegas residency. Jeremy, who do you think? Jeremy has no idea. It's Paul Oakenfold, sorry.
And what year was it?
It says 2008 is what
2008. I mean, that checks
what
out.
I was given.
I think that's when the Vegas like Renaissance started.
Yeah, I don't know when Celine was. She was before that, but
she had a residency before that.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was keeping.
She had MGM.
She was at Caesars.
Okay.
She was keeping fucking Vegas afloat. Because I think it was
Celine Dion.
Let me see, Celine Dion residency. Because they were. I don't know if it was. Let's see, when was it? Because she had it. It was a while ago. 2003 to 2007, and then 2011 to 2019. Yeah, so she was fucking getting after it. Estimated 70 performances per year. God, that would have been. I'm kind of bummed we never went to that show. That would have been a good one. She's fucking great.
She is great.
I don't know how she's doing health wise, but we hope you're doing okay, Celine.
We do.
Or what is her A&R? What's his name? John Dope at Columbia. Celine. Te quiero. Cellophane. And then what else we got? Greg Alexander, New Radicals dude.
Oh yeah,
he's American. He's from Grosse Pointe, Michigan. God, Michigan people are the worst.
Tell me about it.
The absolute terrible. I think he's sleeping. But he's like Jeremy's subbing in for Billy today. Fuck yeah. So Greg Alexander, yeah, he is fucking American, and he's
fucking American.
He's a proud American. God, you know what I love when I watch football is like I love when they have like the Dana White does like Chevy truck commercials or something.
Is
like,
that Dana White?
Yeah.
Like, never stop being American.
Yeah, never stop being American. And that's what's good about it. And I'm like, God, your name's Dana. You're just fucking, it's like Boy Named Sue.
No, I think it goes, there's one
to...
thing we just can't stop doing, and it's being American. Like, it's so crazy.
There's so much to unpack there. Oh, Dana. God bless you. It's just so funny that like UFC is what it is now.
I know.
And then they bought Slap Fight.
Oh, is that going to be a thing now?
I hope not. I don't know if those videos are real, but like the ones where like someone gets slapped and then like their eye moves like an inch away.
Yeah, and it's not a fight, really. It's like people just take turns slapping each other in the face, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it. And I think that's why there's a lot of stupid people in this, not only in this country, but in this world, where I'm just like,
that's so...
Who's this audience?
Yeah.
I understand...
I would rather watch mini golf than watch that.
Yeah.
Like if mini golf was on like prime time Saturday night, whatever.
I watched the Steph Curry mini golf.
100% I would.
When I was bored. It was a show.
Oh, it was a show.
Yeah, it wasn't very like good because they just had like 3 big holes. It wasn't like an 18 thing. Yeah. They really it was like Wipeout.
Okay.
For mini golf of sorts.
Wipeout was fun though.
Yeah, I mean seeing people get crushed. Yeah. MXC's better though. Remember MXC?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was go check that out, folks. That was fucking incredible.
It was like from China or something, right?
Yeah, it was basically like they just did their spin of fucking Power Rangers, but for those kind of Wipeout shows. But that's why Wipeout, I feel like Wipeout saw that and then was like,
it was like, oh, this is working.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the Ninja Warrior. Like not anything that gets made doesn't start in America.
Right.
In terms of these like reality TV. It was like Masked Singer is, I think it's from Asia somewhere.
Yeah. Big Brother was UK, right?
The dots like the voice was like Denmark or some shit.
Okay.
It was in Europe. Like, yeah, none of these. Maybe Survivor is
but
the
it's
one
like
thing,
to your point though. It's like we don't like invent things; we perfect them in America.
And then we say that we did it.
Yeah.
Because Mama don't know, won't hurt her. I watched first half of Waterboy this weekend.
Oh wow, that's another one I got to rewatch.
Oh my god,
high quality H2O.
He spit in a cooler. It's fucking incredible. All right, so Greg Alexander, yeah, he had some hits too as a writer. Murder on the Dance Floor.
That's amazing.
That's
good for him.
Fucking wild. And then it said he had contributions to the 2003 single "The Game of Love" by Santana. I don't know what they mean by contributions.
Yeah,
but
I mean, was it like a sample? No, there was no samples in that song.
Maybe he played not guitar, but maybe he played an instrument or something. But I don't know. We'll figure that out. Oh, full circle moment from the pod. He also co-wrote songs for the film Begin Again, including Lost Stars, which we talked about, the Adam Levine, Keira Knightley movie.
Yeah.
Which was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Original Song.
There you go.
Look at you, Greg, you American, not European fuck. Good job.
We love you.
We love you.
And we actually
do
we? I mean, I have a soft spot for people from Michigan. Just FYI, I want to go on record.
Yeah, we can bring Jared up here and ask him what he thought about the loss to USC this past week. See how that feels. It's a really God. Someone, you guys got someone had. I was listening to I think it was Bill Simmons or whatever, and he was talking about city and sports momentum and how like Detroit got just pounded this week. Like the Lions lost, Michigan football, and then the Tigers. And now
that game was insane though. The Tigers,
but like in Seattle, like the Seahawks are crushing, and then the Mariners are fucking doing well. Yeah, that
was a good move to a good tip that you gave me for
what
our fantasy league. You influenced me to put Sam Darnold in as my quarterback
in place of who? Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy. Yeah, he's out right now. But I actually traded Aaron Rodgers for Sam Darnold.
Yeah, you won the trade.
Yeah,
you fucking won that trade. Aaron Rodgers is throwing fucking dump passes little 5-yarders.
They're doing good though, the Steelers.
Yeah, they're just garbage team though. Like they're just gonna fucking. They're not gonna blow anyone out. They're not gonna blow. I mean,
you heard it here first.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. For all your COVID intel, please go to aaronrodgers.edu. That's whatever. Fuck them. All right, that's what I have on the fact check. That and us shading Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he's a Chico boy. Did you know that?
Is he really?
Aaron Rodgers is a fucking Chico boy.
Like he grew up there? Or he went to school there?
He went to Butte County. I think he is a Chico boy, I believe.
That's so funny. I wonder if Jane knows that.
I'm gonna just double check. I'm pretty sure he's like from Chico. Yeah, he went to Pleasant Valley High, which is the Chico High and Pleasant Valley High. They were the two. Yeah. Wow. Explains a lot. No, I love I love all my Chico friends. But they didn't go to Pleasant Valley. They went to Chico High. So there we go.
Okay.
But that's all I had. I mean, not too bad this week.
Not too bad. No, I think that was that we did pretty well. It was a great episode. Always love a hang with Noah.
I love how Noah was like, I don't think I'm gonna have much to say. 2.5 hour episode.
This
2.5 fucking hours.
This was definitely not a sprint. It was a marathon.
It was definitely a marathon. He lot of good tangents.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff. I think we didn't get as philosophical as maybe like the Aaron episode, but I think we did have a lot of things that the AI of it all, and we should have had Sam. We got to start once we have our next evolution, which we haven't talked about too much. We gotta like phone a Sam, where we just call Sam and he just answers, and then we want to get his opinion on one of
just
the
not give him any heads up at all.
No context. We just cold call Sam.
I love that.
He probably won't pick up. I don't know if Sam's like the most, he's not very good with his phone.
He's not the best. He misplaces it a lot. He means well, but
and that's all we can ask for. No, we got to start cold calling Sam though. Did you have anything that you wanted to? This episode's already long, so I don't want to keep. I don't want to make the outro
I think we covered everything, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to reiterate that it was a great episode, and if you're still listening,
wow, I love that you're saying this was a great episode. It's what you worked on. You're like, you know what? We did a really great job.
We did a great job.
I'm
proud of us, Patrick.
Yeah, and then I think we got a few more. Yeah, we got a few more in the pipeline. We probably got, I'd say we're going to keep doing once a week leading up to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then we're probably going to fuck off because, it's just like putting out an album during December. You just don't do it because everyone.
We know better. We've been there.
Yeah. We know no one's going to be listening, Other than that, tell your friends, But I think we will have something special before the holiday break. So we'll start teasing that in like a month or so. But we have some ideas ruminating.
Cliffhanger.
And we would do a Halloween episode, but we were talking shit about how there's not enough Halloween songs. So, even if we're wrong, we're not doing it because we're sticking true to who we are. But yeah, go watch Ghostbusters, people. I watched the first half of it this weekend.
Okay.
It's great.
Did you ever see the remake with all female cast?
No.
I didn't know.
Why would I do that? The original's fucking great.
It is like a franchise or like a movie. I don't think it was a franchise. It was just one movie.
No, but they have a new franchise with like all like the Stranger Things kid,
Okay.
They had like 2 or 3 of them.
Oh, wow.
I haven't seen any of those
I haven't seen any of them either. But like Dan Aykroyd, like you can't fuck with that. He's so good.
Yeah. Well, you also realize that like Dan Aykroyd probably wrote Ghostbusters because he was just so excited about it. Like Dan Aykroyd's fucking like that guy's in a fun way. He's like very Looney Tunes because he's all about like UFOs and extraterrestrial.
Oh, that's right. He is.
He could do like a 7-hour pod easy on that shit. But yeah, Ghostbusters was fun. Rick Moranis,
so good,
the best. Fucking love Rick. No notes on Rick.
No,
need more Rick in my life.
Icon from my childhood.
Yeah, he's fucking great. He's so good. All right, well, you gotta get out of here soon because your boys are about to play.
That's true.
And then maybe
I think I'm missing the first pitch as we record.
Yeah. Well, you're a true Dodger fan. You're going to show up in the 3rd and leave in the 7th.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's with TV too. But no, hey, all jokes aside, I hope it's a good series. I'm sure we'll probably go to a game.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's
Chloe
go.
really wants to go.
Yeah, we should go.
They're so expensive.
It's stupid.
It's so dumb. And did you see Disneyland is charging more now?
Is it really?
$220?
$220 just for like a pass?
For peak. Yeah. And if you want lightning or whatever, because I guess they changed it because you can do like a full lightning pass thing. It's like $400 on top of it.
Who's doing that?
I probably will at some point, but but it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's when I go there and I'm like, you see the family of like 8 to 10.
Oh man. Yeah.
And I'm just like, you guys don't know how credit cards work?
Yeah.
Like this interest rate's not your friend.
I just hope they're bringing their own lunch.
It doesn't matter if you're bringing your own lunch. Parking and fucking...
Yeah.
Also, you're going to say no to a kid asking for a fucking churro?
Yeah, exactly.
You're not saying no to a churro. It's like $8. 8 times 10, $80 plus tax. Like, dude,
that's insane.
It's insane. What do you guys say about that, Jer?
Or the balloons. The balloons that light up, they're $20.
Oh, you're fucked.
You can't say no to those.
And you can't have one balloon. It'll be lonely.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Oh,
and in the ears, with the embroidered, you can get your name embroidered on it, right?
Yeah, this memory will last forever. Listen, Disney's great. I can't believe how much they're charging these days. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, by the time next episode, it'll probably be 300.
Yeah.
But until then, this is beautiful. Can't wait to keep churning these out. And then we're, some new developments are on the horizon. So, hey, we'll keep you posted, folks.
We will keep you posted.
This is called a cliffhanger, until the next episode.
Yeah.
But with that, thank you for listening. Have a great rest of your day. Corey, best of luck to your squad tonight.
Thank you, Patrick.
Of course. All right. You're all beautiful. Until next time.
Bye-bye.
Later.